Oh yeah.
One, two, 1, 2.
Oh yeah. Well.
Can you hear me,
Welcome
Bucho?
to. Yeah, I can hear you, man.
Let's rock.
Loud and clear. So you put on your mic?
Yes, sir. Got a brand new headset, microphone, all that.
Perfect. So we are ready for the inaugural Trivia TKO boxing quiz show, whatever you want to call it. All right.
Yes, sir.
All right. You got the bell ready? Well, we are ready indeed. All right.
Well, we don't have the contestants, though. We're not that ready.
Well, yeah, exactly. Recognize the Matrix will be joining us later on. Some issues he's having, but he will be joining us. He's not scared of Johnny Boy. And Johnny Boy also will be joining us a little bit later. So, yep. Stu will also be joining us soon, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, Stu's already there. Stu, what's up?
Yeah, what's up, me boys?
What up? Welcome to the show.
Yeah, thanks, man.
If you don't pass out and you're able to stay up, maybe you can be one of the judges with me.
Yeah, like I said, I'll try and stay up as long as I can. I've obviously got to go to work tomorrow, so I can't be up too late, but we'll see, innit?
All right.
Hey, thanks for staying up anyway, man. It's a little bit of a shitty circumstance, Johnny working and everything, but hey, it is what it is. You know, we all got schedules.
Well, I was up at, I was up anyway, so it's no, big thing. I saw the link that Butcho sent, so I thought I'll come on for a bit.
Awesome.
Yeah. X is okay. Let's see who's in the chat right now. The Quacks, Asi, the Shepherd of Sons, Poe Johnson, 100% X. Get the hell out of here, please. Alan Drum. Oh, I can almost pronounce. Alan is in there. Giuseppe. Welcome to the show, guys. I would also like to thank some of the latest super chatters. We have the Mr. Coxey, Unravel Boxing, Talk and News, Mr. E, Sin, of course, Sin is always a good contributor, and John Gonzalez. And the Patreon subscribers, Apology, Brandon Rios, Chris Gonzalez, Mel, Pete Stamas, Raymond, and of course, The Punisher. Thank you for your support. All right, well, while we wait, we'll just talk some boxing, as we always do. So, guys, did you see yesterday's fights?
I saw Kameda and Vargas.
Okay.
And I also saw the little highlights for Hellenius getting laid the fuck out. Ooh.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, Gerald Washington caught him real good straight, right down the fucking pipe.
Oh wow.
Slept
Well,
that big fat Viking.
yeah, that guy, man. I mean, he was gonna get
Garbage.
KO'd at some point, I think.
It's
He's
garbage. Like,
he's had the same fucking Dick's Sporting Goods trunks for like years and years and years now.
Yeah, he had to go because of those trunks, of course. Um, yeah. What about De La Hoya's cousin finally losing? I mean, was he hype job or what do you guys think? I think he was. What about you guys in the
Yeah.
chat?
are you on about the young guy? What's his name again?
Diego De La
What's his,
Hoya.
Diego De La Hoya.
Yeah,
I actually didn't watch the card last night because it wasn't the sort of card that
yeah,
I was going to stay up to watch.
Mhm.
I watched the British card, but I was in and out of watching that as well because I had company. So to be honest with you, I'm a bit disappointed. Going to be disappointing this weekend for you because I haven't really seen many fights. I saw the Gorman and Dubar fight. That was a war when it lasted. It was a good fight, but yeah, unfortunately, I haven't caught up on much of the boxing this weekend because didn't really interest me. Like I said, my love for this sport, it's lost its spark. It really
yeah,
has. I need to get it back. I think we need some big fights, and maybe I'll get it back. But
yeah.
that card last night
And I
certainly won't.
understand, your situation over there in the UK. You need to stay up really late, and so I mean, are you really gonna stay up that late to watch a fight that you're not even passionate about?
Exactly, and I have my twins on Sunday as well. So when you're tired, when you've been up till 6 in the morning, and you've got to pick your twins up at like 10, 11, and then you've got to look after them as well. I mean, just it fucking kills you for the whole day. So, I've got to pick my moments when I can stay up. The big fights, I'll do it. But not the card last night. I mean, Hellenius is not going to keep me up on a Saturday night. Do you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, understandably so. It kind of sucks though, because every once in a while there is a fight that you don't even really think about, and then you watch, and you're like, oh wow, that's a little war out of nowhere. Like a few weeks back, Soto and Acosta. So that was a really
Yeah.
good fight. That I'd never heard of really either of those guys till then, and
Well,
that
that's
they're like junior flyweights.
yeah. Well, sometimes you get the best fights with the guys that you don't know,
Mhm.
sort of thing. I mean, sometimes we want to see fights for years, and the fans demand it, and we expect a great fight because the two of the fighters are great fighters, and they have a style clash, and it becomes a stinker, or one fighter doesn't turn up on the night, and it's one sided. So you know, sometimes the best fights are the ones that we don't know, the up and coming guys that have got are hungry and got more to prove, sort of thing.
Will you be staying up next Saturday?
What the Thurman Pacquiao?
Yes.
Yes, I'll stay up for that.
Is that pay per view over there?
No, don't fucking want to be because I won't be paying for it. That's for sure.
Okay.
But no, I think it might be on ITV4. I think I'm not sure. I think it's on normal TV in the UK, so it should get a lot of viewers if I'm right.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a Pacquiao fight, and
It's,
it's an
not
interesting
even
fight.
see, ITV's not a subscription channel.
Yeah, yeah.
So anyone can watch it. So that'll have a big audience. I think it's on ITV4, so it'll have a big audience. And I think Pacquiao's still a big enough name in the UK to draw quite an audience. And I think Thurman as well. I think he's a big enough name for people to tune in. You got to remember, British boxing fans, they'll watch two donkeys in a boxing ring if it's on TV. So I'm sure Pacquiao and Thurman. It's just the time, in it. It's late, so you're not going to get massive numbers, but you'll get decent numbers. But obviously, when it starts at 5 in the morning, that's the
Uh,
problem.
yeah. Still, some people are correcting you in the chat. Don Hearn is saying it's on ITV box office.
Well, if that's on box office, I didn't see. I saw it advertised on ITV, but I didn't see the box office come up. If that's the case, then boxing is becoming really sad. I mean, well, we have to pay. I mean, wasn't Fury Swartz was box office in the UK?
Oh
You know,
God.
these fights are at 5 o'clock in the morning. against a nobody. Yeah, it's pay per view. You got Pacquiao and Thurman. Neither guy British guys. You know, Pacquiao's coming to the end of his reign, sort of thing, and Thurman's no superstar anywhere, is he? So how is that fight a pay per view fight at 5 o'clock in the morning to the UK? I mean, it's just getting beyond the joke now. It's getting to the stage now where we will not be able to watch boxing without actually having to pay to watch it. And I thought we was going to get away from that. I thought, maybe the DAZN is our saviour because we'll get them on Skype, but
Mm.
it's a sad affairs when most fights that well even half decent are getting put on pay per view now.
Yeah, yeah, that's gonna be a fight on pay per view as well over here. So I mean, it is what it
Yeah,
is. I guess Pacquiao's still a name, and I guess in the UK
yeah, but
they believe in their boxing fans, in the boxing UK fans. They still think. I mean, they think that they're interested in Pacquiao, and maybe they're right.
nah, I think Pacquiao's numbers are well, they're fading, aren't they? They're not. He's not the draw he used to be. Let's be real, he's not. I mean, don't get me wrong, he's still getting enough numbers to cover the costs and cover his fee, sort of thing. So, yeah, I suppose he's bringing some sort of numbers in, but I don't know, man. I don't think Manny Pacquiao is a pay per view fighter in the UK at 5 o'clock in the morning anymore. That's just my opinion.
Okay.
And Precise is in the chat saying, "I told you this was going to happen. Boxing will never be free, just more expensive." And he's right. The,
Well,
the
yeah,
facts are there. Fucking, it's getting to the stage where boxing is going to be a very expensive hobby, and I've got better things to spend my money on. So it looks like I'll have to free stream Pacquiao Thurman, which I
wait,
didn't
don't
want to
say
do.
that. Don't say that. You're
Oh
gonna
well,
listen to it on the radio,
yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah,
of course.
the radio, of course.
Um. All right. Well, listen. I think it's an interesting fight. Whether it's a pay per view or not, I mean that's subject to debate. But I am really interested in this fight. I don't know about you guys.
Yeah, it's a true 50-50, I think. And a couple shows back, like everybody was putting in their 2 cents, and it was like 5 different viewpoints, and everybody had a different viewpoint. It was a really good show.
Yeah,
See,
that's a.
neither guy are at their best at the moment.
Mhm.
So I think
Well,
that'll probably makes it more of a 50-50 because if Pacquiao was at his best, I think he beats Thurman quite comfortably. But he's not at his best. But with Pacquiao getting old and fading, and obviously his feet slowing down, and he's getting tagged up more often than he usually does now. I think Thurman's still good enough to cause problems for Pacquiao, even though Thurman's not his best at the moment. I still Thurman's young enough, and like I said, with the more time in the camp, and he could have improved on certain things because, like I said, it was a lot of ring rust with Thurman, wasn't it, when he came back? So maybe it might all happen on the night for him. It might,
mhm.
it might go to plan, and he turns up on the night and he puts on a good show and he beats Pacquiao. So it's a bit of an enigma, old Thurman. You just don't know what Thurman's going to turn up, but it's a very close fight for me, 50-50.
Yeah, like some people were mentioning the fact that this is Keith Thurman's first big pay per view fight, and might he crumble? Fighting under the bright lights for the first time. But I would also say, some fighters step up their game when it's a big fight. You know what I mean? I mean, you're fighting Pacquiao. He's not fighting Josito Lopez here, so maybe we're gonna see a Thurman that we've never seen before.
Yeah, I mean, but I think Thurman's been in big fights before, isn't he?
True, Garcia, Porter, but
Yeah, like
never on
Porsche.
a pay per
Yeah,
view.
yeah. Like I said, Thurman could turn up on the night and do a right number on Pacquiao. That could happen. I'm not right. I'm not writing that off at all because Thurman is still a very good fighter, and Pacquiao has faded terribly. So that could happen. I just don't see it. I just don't. it's such a tough fight to call. I'm still going back and forth. Who I think is going to win it. I'm going to say Pacquiao on points, just, but
Mm.
I
Here,
never got to
let me
give my
make a few
prediction.
points on it real quick. Now, this is just reaching because this is such a 50-50 fight that sometimes you got to go to drastic measures of research. Last night, I had a dream. And I'm not saying I'm a prophet, but a dream's a dream,
Whoa.
and it might come true. In my dream, Keith Thurman was off the back foot. He was catching Pacquiao lunging in, and it looked like Pacquiao was going to go out. And then he caught him with a big overhand right, just kind of out of nowhere, clipped Thurman. Thurman was on the ropes, and ref stopped it out of nowhere. Like Pacquiao pulled a not an upset, but from the grips, from the jaws of defeat, he finally he landed one clean punch and got it.
Oh, well, this is what Pete and I were saying.
Okay.
Pete believes that it's very likely that Pacquiao's gonna get knocked out, and I think so too. I
Yeah,
mean, listen, before everybody goes crazy in the chat and everything, the prime Pacquiao, like 2009 Pacquiao, defeats Keith Thurman easily. I'm not saying we're talking about 40-year-old Pacquiao, okay? And I think that Pacquiao might get knocked out or stopped. No, no, okay. Pete says stopped. Okay, stopped, not KO'd, whatever. Stopped. I believe that Pacquiao may get stopped this Saturday.
yeah, yeah. That could happen.
That's why it's a very interesting fight, and it's because Pacquiao is old, and in my opinion, he hasn't fought a puncher in a long time. If you look at the fighters that Pacquiao has been fighting after the Mayweather fight, what's it, Algieri, or Algieri was before Mayweather? Anyways,
Jason Bourne's in the chat saying, "Do I understand that? Um, if he has Pac, does he understand that if he has Pac beating Thurman, he believes at 40 he's still on top of the pyramid of the welterweights? Well, not really, because I
mm,
don't think Thurman is the best welterweight. Yes, Thurman probably has one of the best resumes. He does, but right now it's you're only as good as your last fight in boxing. I know you won't understand that, Jason, because you're very low IQ and you know you won't understand that, but you're only as good as your last performance. And Thurman was terrible. And Pacquiao was it was not a bad performance from Pacquiao in his last. I know it's different fights, but Pacquiao still got enough in him to cause trouble to Keith Thurman because I believe Pacquiao is a better fighter than Josesito Lopez.
yeah, but
Still,
still, hold on. You're saying that you're only as good as your last fight, but still, Keith Thurman has a better resume than I don't know, Spence Jr. You know what I mean? Like you can't just dismiss the guy because of his last fight, right?
I mean, I don't know what Zabata's laughing at when I said that he has one of the best resumes in the welterweight division. I'd like Zabata to tell me three fighters that has a better resume than Thurman, and I'll wait. And then you know we'll see if he's still laughing then, like a child. I mean, name me three people that's got in the welterweight division that's got a better resume than Keith Thurman. Porter, Pacquiao. I'll name two for you. Name me another one.
And
Let's
Thurman
say,
beat Porter,
yeah,
and maybe you could make a case maybe for
Yeah,
Danny
you, yeah,
Garcia. There are some bad fights on Danny Garcia's.
yeah. You can make a case in that one, but I'm saying name three.
no, I can't.
There
Okay,
isn't.
nobody can. No, all right.
Thurman is top three when it comes to resumes. He's got one of the best resumes. I just don't get what these people are fucking seeing.
Spence is the odd man out with the resumes. Like Garcia, Porter, these guys have they're all proven. Even like Kell Brook when he was around more prominently. Just fucking Spence. He just needs a real fight, like a real good fight. But not about Spence though. Enough about him.
We don't care about Spence. No, Spence also needs a. I don't know how some people can have Spence as the number one welterweight. I don't see it happening yet. He's not the best
You,
welterweight.
you, you could say Spence is the best welterweight by the eye test,
Sure.
He's got
but
the most upside too,
but
probably.
yeah, but with the when it comes to stats and facts, he's not really. He's not at the
Yeah.
moment, is he? He
He's just
just doesn't have. Yeah, but with the eye test, I believe he's definitely up there, isn't he? I think he beats Thurman. I think he beats Thurman for me. I think he beats Pacquiao as well. To be honest with you.
All right, guys, if you just joined us, we will be having the Trivia TKO show later on. We're waiting for the two contestants who will be showing up later. Um, in the meantime, we're just talking boxing here. If you want us to discuss any other topics, please let us know in the chat. Right now, we're talking Thurman Pacquiao. Um, where are you guys gonna watch the fight? I'm gonna go to a sports bar.
Probably gonna go to my friend's house.
All right, Stu.
Nice and
I guess
easy.
Stu's gonna stay up till 4. Jesus
I'm
Christ,
going to
man.
be in bed watching it on a laptop. I'll just leave it there.
Special location. All right.
Yeah, special location. Streaming
Let's.
from a special site.
Man, can I tell you guys a little quick story I never told about illegal streaming that happened to me recently?
Sure.
And it was for the AJ Andy Ruiz fight, and me and all my friends were hanging out. We were watching a fight, and had it on the illegal stream, and like it kept stopping, right? And it kept stopping like at the biggest points of action. Oddly enough, so like first 2 rounds, perfect. First half of the third round, right in the middle, is stopped. And then we caught like the last 40 seconds. We saw AJ get knocked down once, and then, it went to the corners. Like, oh shit, AJ got knocked down. Then we see in the highlights, like, oh, whoa, wait, Ruiz got knocked down first, and then he got AJ got knocked down twice. So like we were retrospectively kind of doing it. The craziest part about it was right at the end when they stopped when the ref stopped the fight, when he was waving it off. It literally froze, like, just as he put his arm up to wave it. And we're all sitting there and we're like, oh, fuck, it stopped. And I'm like, wait, guys, wait, look, he's waving it off. I think he's waving it. No, shit. Oh, my God. It was like we picked another stream up and watched it. It was shitty. Just shitty, like a whole shitty experience. But that was just how I watched Ruiz and AJ, all chopped up in segments.
Now, your story is not a real story, right? It's
Yeah, but
yeah.
watching boxing on a stream has to be one of the most frustrating and tedious things around. It's the fight gets going, someone's about to land a monster punch and it freezes. So you don't even know if the guy took the shot. You don't have to. He could be out cold. He could have just took the shot and carried on. You don't know. You're just waiting for it to buffer again. And then the time it comes back, they're sitting on the stool because it's the end of the round. Then the bell rings again. Then it freezes again. I mean, it's just a terrible experience. And
Yeah.
I want to watch boxing on a big screen in HD where I can see the fight, I can hear the punches from from the mics, and I just don't enjoy the experience. And it's going to get to the stage where I'm going to be watching a lot of boxing doing that because I'm not going to be spending my hard-earned money on fights that are not pay-per-view for me. I'm not going to do it anymore. Sky Sports had hundreds of pounds out of me last year. It's not going to happen this year.
Hey, well, at least there's the zone. H Money, can you tell him about the zone and the great prices?
Where's H Money to
Oh wait, he's
promote the
not. He's
zone?
not here. Damn.
All right.
Is it cool if we talk about this? What streaming websites we do, or
No,
would that get
no,
the?
no, 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 no.
Okay, because I need some new ones. Reddit got
Nah,
tore the fuck up.
nah, you can't put them up there.
No.
Ah.
We don't advocate this type of behavior.
BDA podcast is not reflective of. I
Yeah,
don't know.
where's the fucking disclaimer? Here we go. The views and opinions expressed are those of the guests and do not necessarily reflect the views of BDA Boxing. You god damn it. Well, as we wait for the contestants, I just want to announce that BDA has now its own merchandise. So if you look at your screen, we have t-shirts, hoodies, coffee mug, what is that shit? Like a phone case. So you can get that at Redbubble. The link is in the description. So BDA is upgrading and providing you with some merchandise.
I'm getting a hoodie. It's the
I'm
middle of
getting a
summer.
hoodie
I'm
too,
getting
man.
ahead of the.
And I'm
Okay.
getting a coffee mug for my morning coffee dose. Our Apology Man says, yeah, BDA merchandise. That is correct, Apology Man. Asi says, Bucho model for the t-shirt. A Bucho model for the... Yeah, you want my sexy face on a shirt? We'll provide you with that. Jason Bourne says, not me, Stu. I've been sticking up for you. Uh, yeah. Stu and Jason Bourne are still going at it right now.
No,
Anyways,
I was actually texting. Well, my comment was to Zabata. It wasn't to Jason. I think he thinks I was saying it to him, but I wasn't.
okay. Perfect. All right, I'm gonna let Pete in here now. People are gonna have to bounce at some point because we can't have a lot of people during the show, the trivia show, because it's just gonna be too chaotic. So,
Yeah, I'll bounce. I'll bounce.
oh, we have
Gonzalo, what's up?
Gonzalo. What up? What up?
Yeah, what up? I'll bounce. I'm just here for a few minutes.
Yeah, no
Whoa, you
problem.
sound grumpy bumpy, man. What's
Yeah,
going
what's
on?
up, man? He just woke up.
Yeah,
No,
Oh, okay.
yeah. I had
that's
to.
why.
No, I had some issues. I have to go. I had some issues this weekend, but I have to do some things.
All right, man. Hope everything's good for you.
Yep.
Yeah, I
Welcome to
ended
the
up
show.
like in this small town. I ended up in this small town, like lost for 2 days in the middle of like the Philippines in a karaoke bar. And my wife was looking for me. She put me on the Brigada News, and she like trying to find me, and just got really complicated. But it's all right.
What? So you went missing, Gonzalo? Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah, I had some problems with the old lady.
What recently?
Yeah, I came back yesterday, like right before the show.
Oh,
What did you just go on one of them? What did you go on one of them mad ones where you went into the jungle and just
Yeah, like yeah,
chilled there in it? Chilled in the Burmese jungle. Is that right?
something like that. Yeah,
my
I'm
God.
recouping right now for my hiatus.
I feel you, man. I feel you. What were you singing at the karaoke bar?
Did you sing like Pacquiao?
I was
I
yeah.
was singing. I was singing the Doors. The Doors.
Oh, the
Jim
doors.
Morrison.
Give us a little rendition.
L.A. Woman. Where you been a little bit about a mile ago? Don't you hear
Gonzalo,
the wind blow?
you didn't reconstruct a Vietnam scene, did you? You didn't go on a fucking mad one, did you? Start shooting up every goop that you saw.
No, not too
Jesus
much.
Christ.
They are.
Like the movie Cheech and Chong, where his uncle he's riding that tricycle with the sidecar and he jumps into the bushes. He's like Charlie Company.
All right. Let's not get in
Gonzalo
trouble
said I was
here.
going to set
Hey,
fire to the entire
Gonzalo.
village.
Oh, we have Pete.
Sorry, Pete.
Yeah.
Go on, Pete. I didn't know he was there.
No, I said when Gonzalo moves out, he's going to set fire to the entire village and shoot all the animals in
Yeah,
it.
he is.
No, it was the like 2 months ago. I had another one where I called into BDA, but I didn't have no headphones, and people were wondering like, did I tell my story what happened? But it's just kind of old, but it was interesting then. It still is, but I don't want to really get into it. But yeah,
Yeah, you sound a bit down, Gonzalo. You're right there, brother. Have you
yeah.
made up? You sound a bit. You don't sound your usual self.
No, well, my conscience, I effed up. I effed up. I'm not like a baptized brother, or I'm saying that I'm trying to be a good guy. I'm trying to be a good guy, but I effed up.
Yeah, we all do that, man. We all do that.
Yeah.
You know, at the end of the day, Gonzalo, you're not the only man out there that's got a fucking woman on their case. I can assure you.
Oh Christ, yeah.
What is this?
Yo, Bucho, real quick. Johnny Boy just hit the group chat up. Send him a link. He's ready to go.
Send him in.
Revolution's got his tuxedo on with his black
I
bow
got,
tie like
I
a real
got,
game show host.
yeah, I got a feeling Johnny's going to come into this one a bit overconfident. I see a bit of an Anthony Joshua Ruiz coming on.
I was
Oh,
saying
shit.
that. I was saying that. Yeah.
Yeah, I think Johnny's cut corners in training camp for this one.
Oh,
Well,
Yeah,
shit.
I think Recognize is a favorite in the chat. That's what I've been seeing. Only because, well, Recognize is a bit older. He has that experience. But then again,
But
Johnny
he is
Boy
coming off
seems.
that vacation, though. He is coming off that vacation. Don't forget now.
Yeah, he's coming
Yeah,
off a
Florida.
vacation. He might be
Same thing that
rusty.
AJ did. Came back from Florida.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
Yeah. I don't know who you guys think the favorite is.
The only other people I've seen taking vacation right before the fight is the Charlos. Remember when they missed their USADA test because they're both on a
Yeah.
fucking Caribbean cruise a week and a half before the fight. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it. Might.
That's one thing about VADA though, right?
Yeah.
A lot of fighters get stick for not signing up to it, but it's a fucking pain in the ass having to tell them where you are every morning. Not being able to go and do what you want to do because you're gonna have them lot from VADA on your case. They could turn up anyway. You could be in a restaurant eating with your girlfriend, and they fucking turn up wanting piss from you. I mean, it's just it's an absolute pain in the ass, and you can actually see why a lot of fighters don't sign up to it. They've got to make it more, say, a bit easier for the fighters because it's very expensive as well for them. So they're paying a lot of money for it, and you've got to let them have some sort of life. You can't, having to ring them up the first thing in the morning, and if you're not there where you say you're going to be, you get a strike sort of thing. So
Okay, but what
if
do you
you're
want,
somewhere and
Stu?
you want to go somewhere, if you're somewhere and you want to go somewhere else, you have to ring them up and tell them. It's like when you're a kid and you have to tell your mum, "Oh, I'm just
Yeah.
going to my mate."
But it's part of the job, Stu. What do you
Yeah,
want? What do you suggest?
I don't know.
But what if you're like Marquez too? Marquez just drank the piss.
Yeah.
He's like, we can't get a sample from this guy. He keeps gulping it down like in a scotch glass. Fucking guy. Can we get a sample? Yeah, he was where he's supposed to be, but he keeps downing it like it's Gatorade. I don't know what to do with this guy.
Hey, are you on a boat?
Oh, am I on a boat? I was.
Oh, okay. So you were sailing or you're doing this show. It's like, what the fuck's going on here? All right.
Yeah, I'm on a sunset cruise. I'm gonna go on mute and back off and let you guys do this game show.
All right. Who else do we have here? Okay, Recognize the Matrix. Recognize. Welcome to the show.
There he is.
I barely made it. Barely made it.
Oh, you made it right on time.
Yeah, man. My plane flight got delayed, and then I had to. I got in just in time for the show.
Wow.
Excuses. Excuses.
No,
Yeah,
I'm ready.
I've actually picked you to pull the upset. I'm picking you to
No,
pull
don't
the
sleep on.
upset. I
Don't
think
sleep
John,
on Johnny Boy, man. Don't
if
sleep on Johnny Boy.
Johnny's took this very well. He's took it lightly for me. He thinks he's won this before
Yeah.
before he's even got in the ring.
He's young. He's young. He's confident. You gotta understand.
Yeah.
Recognize.
I gotta
Do
make
you need a
that.
shot of Toradol? Do you need a shot of Toradol in your
I
shoulder
do.
before we get going?
Yes.
No. Nope. Can't have it. Sorry.
Oh, come on, man. This is not fair.
Yeah.
Recognize.
So I was on Johnny's. I was on one of Johnny's streams. We were talking, and when I asked him, how do you feel about the fight or the game coming up? I keep calling it a fight, but how do you feel about the game show coming up? And he said, "I'm gonna break heads." It's his response.
He's confident, man. He's cocky.
He is.
You can't make a mistake with guys like that. You got to make them make mistakes.
Exactly. So Recognize. I gotta pose the question to you. Are you worried at all about Johnny?
Nervous?
I am worried about Johnny. Johnny's a pit bull right now. You gotta understand. Johnny's confident, so I can't make a mistake. I gotta catch him. When he's too aggressive.
All right. Yeah. You're gonna have to use that experience. And another,
Yes,
I gotta follow up with this question. Will you be calling on those old memories from that tape collection you had?
I will. I'll be trying to go back, even though it's going to bring tears to my eyes and it could potentially mess me up. But yeah, I mean, I'm going to have to remember some of the stuff all that stuff. I think I'm ready. I'm a little jet lag. I'm not making excuses, but I'm ready to go.
Yes, sir.
It's getting
Go
intense
back
now.
into that mental archive. Now, where's Johnny? He said that he was ready to go.
Man, I'm excited about
I think
this.
I just got a group chat. He said send a link. He just sent a message saying send the link.
Man, I'm excited about this. I think it's gonna be intense. It's gonna be a real fight. Hopefully there's
Bucho,
blood, because blood is
Bucho, what are
drama.
you sipping on?
What?
What are you sipping on? You sipping on something?
No, no, no. Of course
Okay,
not.
I'm being a good boy too. I'm just drinking a little wine.
Well, you guys should drink because I'm gonna have me a nice little drink, man.
Oh,
Nice
is that
little
gonna affect
nice
your
little pina
performance?
colada.
What is that gonna
Actually,
affect
it
your?
makes. Well, I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't be admitting this. It actually makes me better, but you know,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Maybe, can I get a TUE for that?
Well, hold
There
on.
ain't no USADA on a BDA.
Oh
Oh,
no,
okay.
we keep it
So it's
real.
all strictly Vada. Strictly Vada.
USABADA? Sabada? I don't know.
Zapata.
Nah, you can do whatever you want here.
Oh, I like that. I like
Zabaz, stop crying in the chat because you got
What's going
timed
on,
out.
Stu?
I mean, oh, he's crying and he'll UK trash, because I timed him out. Get a fucking life. Go and get a woman, get a hobby, get a life. You fucking weirdo. Crying because I timed you out for 300 seconds and you're going on like I just fucked your missus or something. Get out of here, you pussy off.
Wow.
Wow. And I feel that too. I feel that because I'm not going to name names here. We had a wonderful show last night, but right at the end, a couple guys had to take a couple little pops at me in the chat and say the trivia was going to be shit.
Oh,
So I'm not very happy
who
about
the
that,
hell
but
said that?
just going to leave it at that.
Why
I
would
mean, he's
they
sitting there, oh,
criticize?
BDA's not the same anymore since they let the UK take over. How the fuck is the UK taken
What?
over his channel? It's only me on it.
Yeah, yeah. That used to be before when you had Cameron showing up all the time, and what else did we have? Uh, what was the other
Abstract?
guys? Who?
Abstract?
Abstract. Yeah, and there was a bunch of British people here, but now it's only Stu so far. But
And
McGregor,
Tommy Temper once in a while.
he's Irish. Yeah. Oh yeah, Tommy Temper. Anyways, people always complain. They like to complain. They love to complain. All right, guys, we are waiting for Johnny Boy so we can start this fight.
Come on,
The,
get in here, Johnny.
come on, Johnny.
Come on, Johnny.
that. Are you watching this? Are you watching the chat? Jason Boy said, "I got Matrix by gunpoint."
Yeah, that's how I
Gotta
might
go,
have to
gangster.
go right at the end. Hey, so actually, before Johnny comes on, this is a perfect opportunity. Stu, I wanted to ask you a question. So initially, the selection committee, we wanted you to be on the show, and you graciously turned down the offer, and we totally humbly accept that. As a matter of fact, though, I was thinking today because you do have a lot of knowledge, and maybe if you're not interested in participating on the show as a competitor, perhaps you'd want to be part of the trivia committee and help us think up questions.
Yeah, I
Yes.
can help you do that.
Very good. I like that because Bucho definitely helped me out. Got a lot of questions, but him and BDA got a lot on their plates already. So
Yeah.
let them do that, and me and you could work on questions and shit and keep the show going.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, like I said, obviously I work, but when I've got spare time here and there, I'll get some questions to you, and I'll help when I can. Obviously, I'll
Yes,
do
sir.
that.
All right, cool.
Absolutely. If we all
We'll
work
be in touch.
together, just work together, a little bit of time that we have, we can use it for the show. It obviously helps. Um, so this is
Oh,
gonna be
the white LDBC now, according to Sabah. What a
the
crybaby fag!
the
I
white.
mean, I mean, listen, I took 300 seconds away from his BDA life, and he's actually suicidal at the moment. He's on suicide watch. Bless him. You'll never get that 300 seconds back, will you? Tabata, bless you. And fuck's sake, grow up, man.
I was gonna say
Everyone
like
has a say. Everyone has a say on this show. That's one good thing about the BDA. I mean, we have we have all characters on here.
Yeah. And Bo
apology.
Johnson, I see Bo Johnson in the chat. Yes, I will be doing that. I will be the Michael Buffer tonight. So get ready for that.
Yeah, apologies asking if we can host one of these trivia shows at some point. Well, I think this is gonna be more like a Revolution thing. He will be the voice for the show, but I'm sure we can accommodate you in some sort of position within the trivia show.
Yeah, because Apology has like he wants to do the BDA panel trivia, like the over the year who said what kind of shit,
Oh yeah.
because he's got all the episodes downloaded. So at the end of the year, I think we could do a really cool thing at the end of the year, have a little game like that, reminisce over all the old episodes and quotes.
Yeah, I can
Also,
see
I
that
think at
happening.
the end of the year too, we should get the the friends of the show, the people we've interviewed, James Tony, Soto Corras, Andrade from last night. We should all get them back all together at once, right at the end of the year. Have like a big celebrity bash show.
Yeah. Yeah, no, absolutely. That's a great idea. Yeah, we'll do like that at the end of the year, of course. Can
Spitballing
we
here,
send him the did you say Johnny Boy the link?
I didn't send anybody a link.
Oh.
He sent to the group chat. He said to the group chat he wants the link.
I thought you sent him a link at some point. Okay.
I don't have the power to do that.
Yeah, see, look, the guy,
You're right.
he's even turning up to the arena late. I mean, this guy, you know.
No, he's 6 minutes there. There he is. All right. He's
So there's
showing up.
He's sleeping on me. He's sleeping on me.
He showed recognised
He's
no respect whatsoever.
He's showing me no respect.
I'm
I don't
getting
believe
shades.
this.
I'm getting shades of Lennox Lewis, Hassing Ratman in Johannesburg. I'm getting that.
Ah.
Yeah, I just
How
think
about
where.
Andy Ruiz, AJ?
Yeah, Johnny's turning up with 3 minutes to go. He's been doing movie shoots and he's in his mafia films. And,
Pulling the AJ on me.
yeah, he's took it very lightly.
He's been going crazy in the 24/7, the fucking the 24/7 before the fight, eating linguine and clams vongole and shit. Hey, recognize is not on my level.
Listen, recognize he's a good guy. He's a good guy, but he's past his prime. I'm in my prime. I got this fight. Okay, I mean, I'm gonna try to take it easy on him, but when I have to, I'm gonna drop a nice little combination to end the fight. That's what I'm gonna do.
I mean, I can't remember a single time that a Puerto Rican beat Arturo Gatti.
I told y'all to send that link 5 fucking times, bro. I've been waiting for like half an hour.
Lies, all lies.
That's bullshit. I said 5 times in the hangout. Send me the fucking link.
He did. I missed his message. I see Johnny Boy's getting.
Jason Bourne, I will come to Boston and fuck Matt Damon up. Shut your mouth.
All right. I think
Does Jason Bourne live? Does Jason Bourne live in Boston then?
Well, he's Matt Damon, ain't he?
He's Matt Damon. He's from Boston. Yeah.
Because he actually lives in a shed in Krakow somewhere.
Yeah, I'll whip him and Ben Affleck and Mark Wahlberg's ass. Fuck out of here.
All right.
Welcome to the show, Johnny. Finally here. It's almost time to get things underway. Johnny, recognize. You guys are face to face right now. You got any words to say to one another?
I must break you.
Oh.
Johnny, your response?
He's scared.
The fuck?
What's going on, man? Are you even ready?
Well, y'all may as well just give me 10 minutes now. I was ready.
All right.
What happened?
Give me like 10. No, I was fucking at the crib doing something. I said, send me the link. And then I went and got some gas. So y'all got to hold on like 5-10 minutes now.
All right.
Yeah.
Johnny Boy.
He's trying to play a trick on me. That's what he's trying to
he
get.
knows.
I'm making a late ring entrance. Yeah.
Exactly. Recognize he's all warmed up with his cut up towel there, like Mike Tyson.
Yeah. They're massaging my legs like Tommy Hearns right now.
Oh, bad idea. All right, 10 minutes.
I got a hot chick massaging my balls right now.
Yeah.
Ooh.
While you drink your, what are you drinking again? Pina colada there.
No, he's drinking that. Recognises on that fucking Panama Lewis juice. Like he's drinking.
Oh man, this. All right.
I'm gonna make a cocktail this summer. The Panama Lewis. I mean, Panamanian rum, energy drink, turbinado sugar, and orange juice. I don't know.
Yeah.
Nah, brother. Panama Lewis got to have Coke, Adderall, fucking what else you got? Tequila and some crazy shit, some unknown like that fucking one thing.
And, yeah.
Yeah, that's the
A sprinkle
Panama
of
Lewis.
amphetamine in there. A sprinkle of
Yeah,
amphetamine.
Yeah. Some of that Jarrell Miller. See, Jarrell Miller, he was using the same shit Panama Lewis was using, but when Panama Lewis used it, it was still for humans. They banned
It's good for human beings.
Hey, by the way, I need to read this apology. Thank you for the contribution. He says, I would love to stay, but I have a big day planned tomorrow. I will set up a trivia template and send you a video for a future trivia where I can host. Maybe next month or September. Yeah, just, well, you're in the chat in the Hangouts. So, yeah, we'll talk about it for sure.
cool story, bro. I'm sending you a call, girl.
Oh.
Yeah, I think that's who's over here. Johnny sent me a call, girl, man.
Yeah.
He's already trying to fuck with my head.
No,
Yeah.
I meant the apology. I meant the apology.
Hey,
Oh,
mate,
okay.
you've only
Now
got to
that
look.
makes more sense.
Yeah, you've only got to look at the history of boxing and Italians, and there's corruption's always involved. So I'd be very careful of any bottles lying around and recognise. I wouldn't offer any food. I wouldn't take any
And
food.
you know Johnny Boy has
Just
connection in Florida.
make sure your wife's safe as well. Because Johnny's probably got his fucking food.
Hey, guys.
I'll give you 5 G's if you divorce that bastard and poison him at the same
Hey,
time.
Gonzalo in the chat is saying that I'm pulling a golden boy on Johnny, so I'm not giving him the proper accommodations, just basically pissing him off. So yeah,
The chat is mixed, man. It's mixed right now.
Well, to be fair, Johnny's not really helped build up the card. He hasn't even turned up to press conference. He's turned up late. He's took this fight very lightly. So
Yeah, exactly. I don't fuck. Yeah. Hey, no, just give me a few minutes.
He is a bit of a late replacement. You got to give him that.
true.
He kind of stepped in.
yeah, but he's been calling for this title shot since day
You
one.
know, I want to say
He's
real
been-
quick,
he-
McGregor is somebody we got to worry about down the pipe.
Yeah.
Hey, Stu, you ducked the title shot, so I don't want to hear that shit from you.
Oh.
Fuck.
Yeah,
Oh.
I did a Riddick bow, didn't I?
Never.
I'm just fucking with
He
you.
said,
Stu.
he said, this is what I think of recognize. He took his belt.
He threw the
Oh,
belt in the
right.
garbage. Pete
Yeah.
in the
Then he
chat is
started- then he
saying,
started coming up to me and talking shit. He goes, I ain't scared of you, punk. That's what he did. That's what Stu did, man.
Yeah, man.
We'll call Lennox the garbage picker.
Would this be a good time to go over the rules?
yes, but before you do that, let me just read
I
the
got
Pete.
I got a question for you. Do that Revolution. Then y'all got to give me like 5 minutes. But,
Yeah, sure.
All right. Is it like whoever answers first gets the point or whatever?
Well, it's going to be 3 different rounds, and there's not going to be a whoever answers first because, it delays and everything. We want to take that element out of it. The questions are totally on you to answer.
I'm saying, but how the fuck do you answer first?
It's not, I ask you guys the questions one-on-one. I don't ask both you guys the same question and somebody.
Oh, okay. I got you.
I'm going to ask you one. I'm going to ask recognize one. And there's different levels of toughness, different points. It's might seem a little bit complicated, but I got this all under control, guys. We're going to have a great time tonight.
All right, before we continue.
Don't be asking no fucking essay long questions here. Just Yeah.
That's
It's
something
all
else too. I made sure all the questions were
yeah,
nice, concise. Everything would be good.
All right.
yeah.
Beautiful.
Everything was
A lot
thought
of
out
work.
here,
Give me.
guys.
Hey, y'all. Sorry, Bucho. 1 second. I was just gonna say, yeah. Give me like 5 minutes, bro, and I'll be ready.
All right, perfect. So in the meantime, Pete, thank you for your contribution. He says $1 for every IQ point left. For every jeez, I can't read this fucking shit. $1 for every IQ point left over after recognized vacation and Johnny Boy's whiskey bender last night. All right.
Yeah. Yeah, you
Uh,
might come up with $10 for that one.
I was
in
felt like a motherfucker last night too.
he was right then. All right. Stu says Zapata is still
I
cro.
like how.
Oh my god. Yes,
Oh,
I'm coming.
sorry, BA. Go on.
No, go ahead. Go
Bucho,
ahead.
sorry. No, go ahead, man.
No, I was just reading some comments in the chat. Go ahead, man.
100% X says that the crackers are going to cheat for the cracker recognize.
My buddy X. How you doing, little buddy?
Yeah, man.
Yo, get out of here,
That's
X
what I like.
You out of the
man.
That's what I
hospital?
like about X. He just he reminds me that racism's still alive, and you need that reminded every.
X will never let X will never let racism go. That's his thriving force right there.
You can imagine X in it. He goes to bed thinking about the white devil, gets up thinking about.
Official boxing scorecard in the chat is saying that he saw me in the BDA hangout chat room forcing Johnny Boy to wear winning gloves. That's right.
Yeah,
No punching
What do you
power.
say?
That I was forcing you to wear winning gloves. You know those gloves, Japanese that don't
Oh,
have. Yeah. So you
yeah.
can knock out
All
or
right.
hurt. Recognize.
That is such a Japanese like name for a glove company.
I
Winning.
know. Winning.
wait.
It's about
This is
winning.
all I gotta
Remember
say. This is all I
Barrera.
gotta say about that accusation. Listen, it's not about it's not about fighting harder. It's about fighting smarter.
Do that while you say that and clap at the same time, like Floyd. Remember?
All right, hold on 1 second. Ready? It's not. First of all, it's not about fighting harder at this age. It's about fighting smarter.
Oh man,
You
he's a.
stuttering motherfucker, spit it out already.
But he looks like an intellectual with those big ass fucking glasses, though. All right. Um, Bucho, lay down a sponge canvas as well. Sure, sure, I will. This is. You guys know this is fair, man. And Revolucion put a lot of work into this, and all the
Yeah.
questions have been. I looked at the questions. Mr. BDA looked at the questions, and everything's set. Everything's perfect.
Yeah, look. At the end of the day, these haters are going to hate, but Revolution has put a lot of time and effort in to give you guys some content.
Yep.
And all you guys, well, not all of you, of course not, but there's some of you guys, all you can do is sit there, moan and fucking whine, like a batter. That guy's still going on about me being an officer. He's still going on,
Stu, I'm surprised you're not arguing with fucking Jason Bourne right now.
Well, yeah, I mean, just having a break from him, I'm sure that'll start again soon because he can't. He can't help himself.
Right?
He can't help himself. He'll sit there and be nice, and then he'll just say, "Fucking." Then next minute he'll say something bad about me. He just can't help himself.
Well,
So give it time. He's on that. He's on that fucking cheap Polish vodka at the moment, isn't he?
Yeah. He's still.
That painkiller stuff.
no, hold on. But the thing
A
is,
still
few more
suffering.
glasses of that, and he's going to be on it. Trust me.
He's
you
still
know how
suffering
Stu gets.
from that Latvian storm that knocked his boy out.
Oh yeah, Hurricane Latvia that day. Yeah.
100% X in the chat. Did any non-white supremacist look at the questions?
well, I know who's rooting against me in the chat for sure, and that's X. I know that. Thank you, buddy.
Oh yeah. I was gonna say, if you guys know how Stu gets, why do you always try to push his buttons? Seriously.
He's a funny motherfucker, dude.
No, I honestly I love listen, Stu. No offense, but I love when you go at it with them. I'm kind of happy when they push his buttons because then that gets Stu mad and he just starts chopping these dudes up, man.
Stu,
Yeah.
that's why I said I just made a little snide remark to you a few weeks ago, and you shut me down and you talk shit to me. Like I was just at work, I was listening, I was just bored. I just wanted to rile you up. It was corny, and you know what? When the guys riled me up last night, that was my just due. You know, I didn't say nothing, but they fucking. I was
Yeah.
like,
I
motherfuckers.
mean, obviously that annoyed you a little bit last night because you mentioned it. Now try that 10 times worse and 3 times a week. I
Exactly.
mean, then after a while, you just patience runs out. So it's no one Mr. Nice Guy. So you know me, I'm like a wounded dog. You know, uh, in a corner. I'm not gonna, I'm gonna come out fighting, and that's what I do. And like I said, my best way of because the thing is with these guys, they love this show so much. I could call them names. It's not really gonna hurt them much. But when I time them out, when I take 300 seconds out of their BDA life, I mean, they're close to having breakdowns, and I love watching it. And look at Zapata now. I mean, this guy, he's on the roof, any of his building. You know
Mm.
the flats that he lives in. He's probably on the 70th floor, looking down now, isn't he? Just looking down, saying, "Shall I do it? Shall I do it?" He's ready to go, isn't he? Just because I timed, just
All
because I
right.
timed him out.
What else do we have here in the chat? Zapata says buttons. Haha. Oh yeah, he knows those report buttons well.
Yeah, see, yeah, he's not gonna let that one go. I'll tell you what. Actually, hang on a sec. Can I just hold the line there quickly? Just gonna quickly respond to Zapata the best way I know how.
Oh,
Oh no.
There we go. There's another time out for him to go about.
all right, all right.
Nuked.
Looped again. Come, go and make yourself a drink. Have a cigarette. Calm down a little bit and come back.
Yeah, go to the penalty box.
Yeah, yeah. Go
All
and eat
right,
your pat lunch.
yo,
Go,
All
go
right,
and eat
all
your
right.
pat lunch. Come back.
All right, we're ready, guys.
yeah, here, look it. I'm outside right now. I ain't within 50 yards of a computer, so you know I ain't cheating. See,
Oh yeah, that's a
see,
good point. That's a good point. Well
Pump a
done,
fag.
Johnny boy.
uh, um, um,
Sitting on a
and real,
stack of ring magazines.
and if I win, Carlito and Pachanga got to come break me out of prison on the 30th of October.
And I mean, someone's fucking asking if Recognize has been ped tested. Just put it this way: Recognize has got that many steroids in him. All you'd have to do is touch his fucking the
I'm
door.
steroid
Door.
free. I'm
Yeah, all
steroid
you'd have to
free.
do is touch Recognize's door handle, and you'd fucking fail a drug test yourself. Because trust me, man, this guy's peddled up to the max. He's ready to go. And you Recognize?
I'm ready.
All right,
I
hold
think
on, hold on.
I deny those
All right.
accusations,
Oh,
but
hold
I'm
on,
ready.
hold on, hold on, hold on. Before we continue,
Super chat. Super chat.
Jason Bourne, thank you for the contribution. He says, Grandpa Stu, you're wrong about the Latvian storm. Okay.
Well, I might be wrong. All I saw was a big gush of wind and a Polish guy fucking getting blown away. Big
oh,
gush,
oh,
and a Polish
oh,
guy
oh,
getting. So yeah, I saw a storm, all right. Actually, is Galaki come back to Earth yet, or is he still floating around in orbit from that storm?
yo, Azzy, I never even seen fucking that Gorman kid fight. I was just picking somebody. Really didn't give a shit either. So it don't, yeah, can't be trusted.
Nobody cared about that fight. Come on.
Yeah, I don't. I never
I
seen
tell
a
you what,
single
though,
one.
that Dubar kid, he's strong kid. That Dubar, and he's fucking strong, man.
Are you proud about your new
They look
British
strong.
heavyweight champion?
Yeah, actually, yeah. That's the new guy I'm starting to
Hmm. The new
like.
Joshua for
Oh,
you?
Pach-
see, the thing is that these guys think I'm actually a Joshua fanboy just because I gave the guy credit for what he achieved. I mean, when you go back and listen to the shows, I've actually criticised Anthony Joshua quite a bit, more than
A
most.
lot. A lot.
But you were,
Yeah,
yeah,
a
but you
lot.
were a fan. You were a fan. There's nothing wrong with saying you were a fan.
Listen. I back my countrymen. That's
Yeah.
that's all. If that makes me a nationalist, then so be it. But I back my countryman. and he's my countryman. Why am I going to want some fucking gobby yank to beat Anthony Joshua for?
All right, yo.
It's true, isn't it? I'm not going.
All
Like
right.
I,
Yeah,
like
right.
I say, Carlito, you got to get the Jew. You got to get the lawyer Jew.
Hey,
You got to
hey,
come break me out. You got to come break me out of jail on October the 30th. Recognize if I win.
Okay, I see. All right.
All
Be
right.
careful with the
I
Jew
got it
on
all
this
set
show.
up.
I don't want this show to get shut down with the Jew talk.
Yeah,
We
no,
love Jews
no,
on
no,
this
no.
channel.
That's no disclaimer.
We
No,
Mute the
no,
love
no.
opinion,
we love Jews on
mute
this
That
the
channel.
we
opinion
love
disclaimer,
everyone.
press, and
Peace and love.
Yeah.
hit it.
Peace and love.
All
All
right.
right.
So, y'all ready
Revolucion,
to hear the rules or what?
go ahead.
I'm
All right,
at
here we go.
pen.
Here's the
Go ahead.
rules for Trivia TKO. All right. So there's going to be 3 rounds. In the first round, it's going to be, we can call batch questioning. So there are 6 batches with 5 questions in each. All right, like batch 1, batch 2, batch 3, batch 4. I ask you and you pick a batch. I put 60 seconds on the clock, and the time begins when I'm done with the first question. Okay, I'm going to ask you 5 questions. They're worth 1 point each. You may pass to, try to answer the question later on if there's still time.
All right.
And if you get all the questions right, you get a bonus 5 points. Everybody good with that?
Yep.
Cool with me.
Okay. Round 2. Starting with the player with the least points. We're going to go back and forth asking you guys medium difficulty questions. And they're worth 3 points each. You're going to have 6 seconds to answer. Now, you can either answer or pass. I hear there's a super chat going on.
Yeah.
I was hold on. I was just gonna say, bro. Tell us the rules of round 2 when we get to round 2. Let's just
Got
start
you.
with round.
Got you.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, we got to get to the pageantry first of all. Let's make this official. And here we go. Good evening, boxing fans, and welcome to tonight's festivities. BDA Enterprises, in collaboration with Revolutionary Entertainment, is proud to bring to you
Just ring the fucking bell
of Trivia TKO. This contest will be overseen by the head of the Trivia Commission, Mr. BDA, and Administrator of Technologies and Communications, the one and only King Bucho. And I will be your host, a man for the new millennium, the voice of the new generation, and the new ass to kiss. Ready to rumble and never too humble, your master of ceremony, Revolution!
Yeah.
All right, let's go, bro. Fuck all
And
this
now,
internet.
without further ado, let's get to our particulars in no particular order. First, to my right, hailing from Queens, New York, with a boxing IQ higher than his hometown's crime rate, more macho than Camacho, and just as bad as Trinidad, the Butter Pecan Rican, recognize the Maker!
Yeah.
I must break you.
He died.
And to my left, coming to you from Chicago, Illinois, by way of Milwaukee, Wisconsin, the Boxing Debate Arena's own Don Corleone. He's got knowledge from the 60s, and he ain't even in his 30s. Give it up for the Sicilian shooter, Johnny Boy!
Yeah.
All right.
All right, fellas, bring it in. We went over the rules already. I want this to be a fair game. No Google searches, no Ring magazines, no nothing. Going off pure knowledge. Understood? Shake hands and may God have mercy on your souls. And we begin. All right. Well, we gotta have a coin toss real quick.
All right.
Heads, it's gonna be Johnny Boy. Tails, it's gonna be Recognize. I'm just gonna throw it. You just gotta trust me.
All right.
All right, it's Recognize. It was Tails. Recognize.
For the win.
All right, so recognize. I want you
Yes.
to pick. You have options 1 through 6. Batch 1 through 6. Go ahead and pick one.
Take 4.
1, 2, 3, 4. All right, let me queue up 60 seconds on the clock. Timer. 1 minute. All right, here we go. So, let me 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we go. So, recognize the opening question. Which fighter defeated Shane Mosley twice in 2002 on way to becoming Fighter of the Year? Go.
2002, I'm going to say Vernon Forrest.
Correct. Which fighter took his first loss to Michael Moore by TKO in the 12th round?
Which fight? Oh, shit. I can pass on these, right?
Yep.
I'm going to pass on that one.
Okay. Who did Oscar De La Hoya defeat to win the WBC welterweight title?
Pernell Whitaker.
Correct. Which fighter did Nonito Donaire defeat to earn Knockout of the Year 2007?
Oh, fuck. I'm going to say that Spanish kid that had a seizure. God damn it. What was his name? Montiel something.
Incorrect. In 1967, Muhammad Ali was sentenced to 5 years in prison for what crime?
For dodging the military draft.
Correct. You got it. So you got total 3 points. Not bad.
Okay. Not bad.
So the fighter that took his first loss to Michael Moore by TKO, that was Francois Botha.
Oh, shit. Yes.
Okay. And the fighter that Nonito Donaire knocked out, that was Vic Darchinyan.
Vic Darchinyan, right.
Yeah,
not
you
Montiel.
Montiel. When I wrote that, because he got 2 knockouts of the year. So you got one of them, but it wasn't the one.
Right, but that wasn't the one that got him. Yeah, I got you.
Not 2007. All right.
3 points for round 1 for recognize.
Yep. You got
All
3
right.
points.
All right, got it.
All right, Johnny boy.
Give me number 3.
All right. Queuing up 60 seconds on the clock. Starting when I finish the question. Which fighter, nicknamed the Camden Buzzsaw, was in 2 bouts with Evander Holyfield at cruiserweight? Go.
Fuck, was it? It wasn't Dwight Muhammad. What?
What's his last name?
Kwai. Or however.
Correct. Which fighter was the first to stop John Ruiz?
Fuck, pass.
Okay. Who was the most recent fighter to be in 3 consecutive fights of the year?
With Pacquiao? No.
Incorrect. It was Mickey Ward. How many rounds did Nicholas Walters last before?
What about Gotti?
How many rounds did Nicholas Walters last before retiring during the Lomachenko fight?
6.
Incorrect.
Or no.
Incorrect. That was your first name. Who did Larry Holmes defeat in his final match after getting knocked down by Butterbean in the last round? Go ahead.
Say that again.
I know. Who did Larry Holmes defeat in his final match after getting knocked down in the first round?
Pass.
You're out of time though, Johnny.
Yeah. What the fuck? All
right. You got.
But hold up, bro. Gotti got fucking Fight of the Year 3 times the same time as Mickey Ward did.
Not consecutive, because Mickey Ward, and let me just give you a piece of
advice. You didn't say consecutive.
I did. I said consecutive. Did anybody hear me say consecutive?
I don't remember. Yeah, Pete said yes.
I did too.
Okay.
Sorry, Johnny.
Okay, you can. You don't care. You don't care what you have to say.
No, nobody cares what I say.
Ward had 2 fights of the year with Gatti, and the year before Emmanuel Augustus.
Bucho, put the chat back on, bro, if you could.
No. What the hell? I'm not putting it on.
Oh, okay. You don't have to.
No, because
Just to get
you can people are writing the answers and stuff. Like no.
What I get two of them? Revolution.
you got one.
Oh fuck. All right, go
You
ahead.
got Muhammad Cowie. The fighter to stop John Ruiz was David Tua. We went over Mickey Ward. Nicholas Walters lasted 7 rounds. You were close, but I got to take that first answer. And gave you a little time at the end. Who did Larry Holmes defeat in his final match after getting knocked down in the first round? That was Butterbean, believe it or not.
Damn.
All right. So how many
Yep.
points? How many points?
I got one.
Yeah. Perfect. 1 point.
I got 100.
All right.
All right. And just a little advice. Just a little advice.
At this rate, I'm going to be waiting for Johnny Boy to say, "Cut me, Mickey, cut me."
Revolution. You're a
Johnny,
game- you're a
Johnny,
game-
don't argue with me while I'm doing the questions. It only wastes you time. Just giving you. Just telling you. I'm just telling you.
Yeah,
Don't
that's all
question.
good.
Okay. So recognize. Pick a batch. We've gone over 3 and 4. So you can pick out of any of the others.
Okay, so you're saying 3 and 4 I can't pick, right?
Yep.
All right, so I'm gonna pick number 2.
All right. Here we go. Putting 60 seconds on the clock. All right. Paulie Malignaggi shares a nickname with which former light heavyweight champion and Olympic bronze medalist? Go.
Antonio Tarver.
Correct. Who was the first man to officially defeat Roy Jones Jr.?
Montel Griffin.
Correct.
Disqualification.
What was Jack Johnson's cause of death?
Ooh. Fuck. I don't know.
Broken heart.
All right,
Broken
pass.
up.
You can pass.
Pass, yeah.
Which former heavyweight champion is the uncle of Corey Spinks?
That would be Michael Spinks.
Correct. And in what year did Floyd Mayweather Jr. fight Ricky Hatton?
I'm gonna say 2000. Give me a chance. Wait, 2007.
Correct. And you passed on the Jack Johnson's cause of death. You got 10 seconds left.
I'm gonna say alcohol. For just to say it.
Incorrect. It was an automobile accident.
Fuck. All right.
And the timer goes off. All right. So, recognize gets 4 points.
All right. 4
All right,
points.
Johnny. Johnny, pick a batch.
You
What
want
do we got
cigarettes
left?
first?
1, 5, and 6.
Give me 6.
All righty. All right, Johnny. No pressure, kid. Here we go. Who was the last boxer to defeat and effectively retire Mike Tyson?
Oh fuck. Pass.
Who did Floyd Mayweather Jr. fight in his first U.S. pay-per-view match?
Arturo Gatti.
Correct. Who scored a TKO in the 3rd round against Tommy Hearns in 1988's upset of the year?
Iran Barkley.
Correct. In what weight class did Manny Pacquiao win his first world title?
Flyweight.
Correct. Which UK fighter did Oliver McCall lose the WBC heavyweight title to in 1995?
Lennox.
Incorrect.
Oh fuck. What?
Who was the last boxer to defeat and effectively retire Mike Tyson? 15 seconds.
What was that dude's name? I don't know, bruh. You got me there.
All right. So, Johnny, you got 3 out of the 5. Not bad. It's a good bounce back. The last fighter to fight Mike Tyson, that was Kevin McBride.
McBride,
Big
yeah.
Dumb, the Great White Dope. And nice little trick question there. The UK fighter that beat Oliver McCall, that was Frank Bruno.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Got him a fight with Mike Tyson.
Yes, sir. All right, so to recognize, now you got 1 or 5. Up to you.
I'll take 1.
Okay. 60 seconds on the clock. All right. Opening question here. This is a fun one. Which NBA legend did Freddie Roach train for a pair of reality TV exhibition bouts against Oscar De La Hoya and Shane Mosley? Begin.
Shaq.
Yes. Which former middleweight champion was charged with theft in 2013 after refusing to pay a taxi cab fare?
Holy shit. Just gonna throw one out there. Jermaine Taylor.
Incorrect. In what cities did Vasyl Lomachenko win his Olympic gold medals?
Pass. Why do I have to answer that?
Who did Vladimir Klitschko fight in his first match with Emmanuel Stewart in his corner?
Pass.
What was Acelino Freitas' nickname?
Acelino Fritas.
10 seconds.
I don't know.
All right. What cities did Lomachenko win the medals in?
What cities?
Time is up.
I don't know.
Oh shit!
All right. So that was a 1-pointer. Yeah. He
I
only
sucked
got
on
the
that
jack.
one.
So the middleweight champion that was charged with theft over a taxi cab fare in 2013, Kelly Pavlik.
Oh shit. Pavlik.
Okay, the cities.
That was racist of me. That was racist. Yeah. That-
The cities that Lomachenko won the gold medals in was London and Beijing. Vladimir
know that.
Klitschko had Emmanuel Stewart for his fight with Lamont Brewster. That was the first match with Klitschko and Stewart.
Wow.
And Acelino Freitas' nickname. This is one of the first questions I came up with for the show. Popo.
Yeah.
Oh man.
You don't remember that?
Yeah.
How could you forget Popo?
Popo.
Yeah, I mean, when he said it, that's what I remember as a fuck.
Okay, yeah. So you remember it? Yeah,
Popo.
yeah. It was
What
weird.
was the score? 8-4 now.
All right, let me check.
Reckon that.
Fucho, let's see it.
Matrix took that
7,
last
8.
round off. Johnny boy, you got a chance to come back here, son.
Yeah, 8-4,
All right.
and there's one round left.
All right.
All right.
Yep. And so this is of the first round.
Yeah, the
Officially.
first round.
We're
Yeah.
We're gonna be throwing round a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, so Johnny boy, there's only one batch left for you. It's number 5, and it'll begin after I ask the first question.
Good.
Which boxer became Ring Magazine Fighter of the Year after twice defeating Clarence Bones Adams?
Pass.
What crime was Floyd Mayweather Sr. charged with in 1993?
Drug trafficking.
Correct. Which fighter earned a knockout of the year in the first round with a first-round stoppage of John Mugabe?
Terry Norris.
Correct. Which welterweight Ghanaian boxer was nicknamed Bazooka?
Bazooka. I Corte.
Correct. In what year did Mike Tyson lose to James Buster Douglas?
1990.
Correct. Which boxer became Ring Magazine Fighter of the Year after twice defeating Clarence Bones Adams? 15 seconds.
What year? What year?
No hints.
Oh.
10 seconds.
I don't know.
All right. Paulie Ayala.
Oh. So it's a tie. It's 8-8.
8-8 after the first. God
Jesus.
damn. Ups and downs.
I should have picked 5. Damn.
All right.
Matrix, you're blowing it, son. You're blowing it.
Ooh.
Give me some of that Panama Lewis juice.
All right.
Damn.
The scores are on the board. Round 1, he was Johnny Boy with 1 point, recognized with 3 points. Round 2, Johnny Boy 3 points, recognized 4 points. Round 3, Johnny Boy 4 points and recognized 3 points. 1 point. But round 4,
Yep.
recognized right there.
Don't be picking favorites, Bucho.
Oh, I'm not.
I'm just fucking with you.
Yeah.
I'm just playing, bro.
Well, I gotta give Stu some credit because he had the idea to do kind of like a lightning round kind of question system with the 60 seconds on the clock. That was his idea. I kind of took from that and made this better.
to be fair, it flowed quite nicely and it was quite entertaining like that. You know, I thought it worked. That was a good
Oh
one.
yeah.
I mean, the way Johnny's coming back, man. I mean, could we see a Marciano as a Charles here? You know, the way where he starts is recognised.
Nah, that was a war, bro. He come back against Walcott.
All right. So are you guys ready to hear the rules for the actual second round? So
Yes.
So Bucho, on the scorecards, just compile those. Round 1, 8 points each.
Got it.
Cool. All right, so the rules for round number 2 go like this. Starting with the player with the least points. So, okay, we got to do another coin toss. Players take turns answering medium-level questions. So each guy's going to have 5 questions, so 10 total in this round. You're going to have not 60. You're going to have 6 seconds to answer this question. And you can either answer or pass it to your opponent. If you answer correctly, you get 3 points. Answer incorrectly, your opponent gets 3 points. If you pass, your opponent has the same rules put on him. And if he passes, the question is a scratch. Very good?
Repeat the questions.
I don't get why you'd give someone 3 points for getting something wrong. I don't get the point of that.
So to get rid of guessing.
Oh, okay. Right.
So instead of taking a wild guess, and then also you start thinking, do I pass it?
Wait a minute. So,
I know what you're saying. I know what he's saying.
So if I answer wrong and recognize he gets 3. What the fuck? Yeah.
No. Johnny, if you get the question wrong, recognize just gets 3 points.
No, but you should know what it should be. If Johnny gets it wrong, recognize should be able to answer the question. If he gets it right, then get 3 points. You can't.
Yeah, that's what I was just gonna say.
Can't just give. What's this? A fucking trophy for competing or something now? Is it?
Pass it. And if you 100% know the question, answer. If you're unsure, you could pass and try to answer.
What I'm saying is that, but the guessing still, like I said, if you have to pass it on to recognise, if you get it wrong, then you obviously can't guess. So that takes away the guessing.
Okay, I got it.
But to give recognise 3 points for doing nothing.
Okay, how about this? I got the solution. Here we go. If you get the question wrong, your opponent gets a chance to answer, and if he gets it right, he gets
3 points. That's what I just said.
Points.
That's exactly what I just said. And I think that's a better idea.
All right, yeah, we'll just keep it nice and easy then. No hot potato shit. Okay, very good. Stu, you're always there to give me a little stick when I need it, man. Thank you.
How about 10 seconds for that goddamn shit? Not no 6
10 seconds. All right,
yeah,
everybody.
I can't even speak that fast.
All right, 10 seconds.
Yeah, good job. I'm not on it. I got a 10-second delay, man. I'd would be no good on this round.
Okay. All right, and all right. So here we go. Fuck it. Coin toss. Heads for Johnny Boy, tails for Recognize. I'm actually rolling the dice, but all right, it's heads. So
the fuck?
Sabotaging the match.
applause.
All right, that yellow card scale bender.
Yeah.
All right, so Johnny is going to get the first question. If you get it wrong, Recognize gets a chance.
Okay, go ahead.
Here we go. In January 1990, who did George Foreman face in a match billed as the Preacher versus the Puncher?
Ooh, in 1990?
Mm-hmm.
Pass.
All right. Okay, well, Recognize. In January 1990, who did George Foreman face in a match billed as the Preacher versus the Puncher?
Fuck. The Preacher versus the Puncher?
Yes.
This was January of 1990, you're saying?
Yes.
Fuck. He didn't fight. Wait. He didn't fight Evander Holyfield at that time. Did he fight Cooney?
Do I give him Cooney? Do I give it to him?
It's Cooney, right? Yes.
Do I
Because
give it
he
to him?
fought him before
Okay,
Evander
yes.
Holyfield. He fought him before Evander Holyfield.
Yeah, my timer got a little crazy there. It went off the time a little bit, but
Oh,
all right,
I'm sorry.
it's all good. Recognize. You got 3 points.
How about if you answer late, you get 2?
No, you can't make a point. We can't.
Yeah.
No, past the post.
All right.
All right. Cool.
I landed a punch a little bit after the bell. Okay.
Get a warning. All right, so 3 points to recognize there. Let me get my.
All right. Well, now I got one more thing.
Go ahead, Johnny.
If he gets the points, then I get the first go on the question. If he gets it right, then I get the first go on the next. Loser,
We're going back. I'm going back and forth. So recognize.
Okay.
Next one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. We're winging it here, but I think we got it. We're
Just go with the questions, bro. Innit?
okay. Second question. Recognize.
Yes.
After his loss to Floyd Mayweather Jr., which fighter served 14 months in prison for domestic battery of his pregnant girlfriend?
Corrales, Diego Corrales.
And that is correct. 3 points to recognize.
Fuck, I knew that shit. Ah.
All right, hold on. Johnny.
Go ahead.
Who is the only Japanese fighter to be in a fight of the year?
How the fuck you gonna ask me some shit like that and give recognize a Floyd
5
question?
seconds, Johnny. 5 seconds.
Pass.
All right. Recognize who was the only Japanese fighter to be in a fight of the year.
Shit. Fuck, man. He fights a Takashi Miura, whatever.
Oh, with a literal
way.
second left.
Yes,
I know
I know it's him.
No
He got
way.
that.
Don't
Right.
sleep. Don't sleep on the old man.
All right. Recognize. Back to you now. Don't
Oh shit!
get ahead
All
of
right,
yourself.
don't get too cocky. Yeah.
No, he answered the last one. He got the first and the last one.
No, it goes back and forth. I'm keeping track.
The fuck? You give him a Floyd Mayweather question, ask me who the first Jap was. What the fuck? The fuck is this shit?
Recognize.
Yes.
How many times did Samuel Peter knock down Vladimir Klitschko in their
3
first
times. 3 times.
Oh, another.
Thank you. Thank you. Chalk that up, please.
Yeah, let's not forget Pearl Harbor. But come on.
All right.
Johnny boy, I'm gonna make this hard for you, Johnny boy. You're gonna have to fight me.
Fuck,
Now
man.
I'm gonna
That's
get
insane.
Now I'm gonna get some goofy ass question. Who did fucking Harry Grubb beat back in 1793? You getting some Floyd Mayweather shit over here? Go ahead, Revolution.
Johnny, the first round's a good round. You got to get your head back in the game, Johnny.
Concentrate,
this guy
man.
is doing everything, Johnny.
Go ahead.
Concentrate.
All right. Which former light heavyweight world champion is the only Jamaican to earn Ring Magazine's Fighter of the Year?
That question for me or Johnny?
Johnny.
Matthew Sad Muhammad.
Incorrect. Recognize to you. Which former light heavyweight champion is the only Jamaican to earn Ring Magazine's Fighter of the Year?
Jamaican. The guy that beat Roy Jones and Antonio Tarver. The fuck is his name, man? I just forgot his name.
Glenn Johnson.
Clay
Yes,
Johnson.
man. But I got the people he beat. Yes.
You need the name, homie.
I know.
All
That
right.
is what it is.
Yeah, but why didn't you let Johnny have a go at that question?
Why did I?
Yeah, I thought Johnny gets a go at that question if he gets it wrong.
No, Johnny got the first guess at the question.
Oh, he got. Sorry, I didn't
yeah,
realize.
it started with him. He
I
got-
knew
Should
that shit too.
Should I get like a half a point, like Glenn? Because I mean, I did get. Nah,
No,
I'm
man.
just playing. I'm just playing.
You can't say. Oh, that guy that beat that guy. You know that one. You know the one with the funny haircut and that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
You got to say the name. You know what I mean?
No, his name slipped me, man. Just I remember who you're talking about. Yeah.
yeah. Oh, the dude that beat that dude. Judges.
Mhm.
Yep, he got it. Yep, give it to him. No. All right, back to so this one goes. We're starting with recognize. Let me just count the questions here. So I got one for recognize, and then each you guys have 2.
If this shit's anything in the past 10 fucking years, I'm gonna snap wreck. Fuck out of here.
All right.
I know Revolution. I got like 3 points. I got 3 answers at least.
4. You got 4 so far.
Okay.
Recognize. Who defeated Francesco Damiani to become the second WBO heavyweight champion?
The second. Pass.
All right. Johnny. Who defeated Francesco Damiani to become the second WBO heavyweight champion?
What weight class?
Heavyweight champion.
Holy no.
Time is up. Ray Mercer.
Okay.
Oh, that fucking old bastard. I forgot about him.
All right. So there are 4 questions left. 2 for each guy to start with. Recognize so far has gotten 4 of these correct. So he's gotten a 12-point lead. All right, that's pretty big. So back to you, Johnny. Now this is an old school one, Johnny. You wanted the old school.
No, okay, whatever,
All right,
whatever.
Here we go. What? All right, and I'm going to say this. This is a question about the color of somebody's trunks in a specific
What the
way.
fuck? All right, go ahead.
Listen, it's a question about the color of the trunks, and I want you to answer. It's the main color and the trim. So blank with blank trim. Understood?
Okay.
Okay. What color trunks did Joe Frazier wear for the Thrilla in Manila?
It was dark green with white trim.
Dark green with white trim.
That's correct.
Judges. I need a Google image here. I need a Google image.
Oh, what? We don't even know the answer, motherfucker. What the fuck? Yeah.
I'm gonna.
Bucho, I need you to make the call here.
I'm gonna put it.
And the only
I know. I thought it was blue. It was blue. Yeah. All right.
Okay, dark bluish green with fucking white trim. What the fuck?
All right,
Come on.
I'm gonna give it to Johnny.
Yeah, come on, man.
I'm giving
You
it.
should have gave me. You should have gave me the fucking guy that I picked for light heavyweight for that one.
Nah, you said the guy who beat that guy. That one dude.
I'm giving this one to Johnny.
I mean,
on the merit of 1960s photography. Okay?
Yeah, I know. It's
I
kind of.
don't-
It
I don't-
looks
I don't wanna
shady
hear
though.
what colour braids was Paulie Malignaggi wearing?
Yeah. You got to know the answer to the fucking question.
I have blue with white trim, and you came out with dark green with white.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So he's technically wrong.
It made me second guess. It made me second guess.
What colour? What colour?
I can put on Thrillin' Manila right now, and that shit looks green to me.
And I'm red green colorblind. Actually,
That's blue. That's blue.
What colour underwear was Carl Froch's wife wearing?
Okay.
I mean,
Do you want me to? Should we scratch that? Should we scratch that? And I'll just do another question.
no,
Yes.
No, fuck that.
First of all, he should because he's got it wrong. That guy's wearing dark blue. That's a blue.
Well, like I said, with the clothes.
And I still damn near got it.
All right, put it on the
My
screen.
broad wearing-
What the hell is the
G-string
color
was
here?
my broad wearing last night?
It's on the screen right now, guys.
Color underwears.
I've only ever saw that fight in black and white, so I wouldn't be able to tell you the fucking colour of the shirt.
What color was his underwears after the fight?
All right.
Brown.
Okay. All right. Look, I feel bad about that one. That was a botch. All right.
So you ain't gonna give me no points, motherfucker?
I wanna scratch that question and give you a brand new one. How's that? I got another.
Oh, it
Well,
better
here it
be a
is.
freebie.
You guys can see it.
Johnny, you're getting a favour here because you got it wrong. So
I
Yes,
said
Johnny.
dark green and white.
Yeah, he's wearing blue.
Yeah, Johnny, I take it and run, man. Take the
I'm
deal.
getting robbed. Y'all already fixed the judge.
I'm giving John. Okay, can I
Yeah.
give Johnny his redo question? I'm very
Boxing-
sorry about this, everybody. This
Some
is
people
the
in the
first show. Gonna have little bumps in.
corruption.
yeah, but to be honest with you, that is more the Detroit Lions than the Philadelphia Eagles. It's not green, is it? It's a blue.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
I don't know.
Bullshit.
I say you give it to him. Some people in the chat are saying that it kind of looks greenish.
These motherfuckers paid the judges
No.
off.
It's like that. It's like that fucking dress that was out a few years ago.
Yeah,
Like, is it
white or
green,
blue.
red, or
Yeah,
blue?
some shit. Yeah.
All right, Johnny. Here's your fucking brand new question. Okay.
I don't get no points.
Give him the points. Give him the points.
We're scratching it.
No, I say we give
redo.
him the points. Give him the points.
Fuck that. It's a no contest if I don't get the points.
I give him the points, man. I say you give him the points, man.
He's got it wrong, but go ahead.
Everybody
3
says
points.
we give Johnny the points.
I'm part of that commission. I say
Okay.
I give him the points. Come on.
Lucha says do it. Okay.
Perfect.
All right. Good enough. I will not do any color trunks questions from this point on. That was a
No
mistake.
color or nothing, man. You just said you was colorblind, motherfucker.
I forget sometimes. Stu, I want to let you know I did have a question about the Paulie Malignaggi braids. Okay, that's not in the fucking this episode though.
Please tell me you didn't have a question like that.
Yeah, I did have a question about the braids,
Oh,
but not
no.
about. It wasn't about the braids. It was anyway.
Yeah,
Anyway,
that was a
moving
good
on.
question. No. Hey, that's a good question. The braids. I know which one it is. But anyways.
Okay. Back on track. Johnny Boy got those points. We're moving on. Whatever. Recognize.
Yes.
Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. failed a drug test for cannabis. His father defeated which fighter who also failed a drug test for cannabis? Begin.
His father defeated. So this is his father. Okay. I'm gonna say Hector Camacho.
All right. Well, timer is up, and that's incorrect. Johnny. Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. failed a drug test for cannabis. His father defeated which fighter who also failed a drug test for cannabis? Begin.
Frankie Randall.
Damn, neither guy's got it. It's Greg Haugen.
Oh shit! Yeah, that
Goofy
Yeah,
looking motherfucker.
I could have swore Camacho failed the test, but maybe I'm wrong.
Okay. So we got 2 questions left in this half-assed round that's falling apart. But we got this. In 1995.
Oh, wait, this is to me, right?
Yep, Johnny.
Okay.
In 1995, Bernard Hopkins won the vacant IBF middleweight title in a match against which fighter?
Oh.
5 seconds.
Pass, man. Pass.
Recognize in 1990.
Segundo Mercado.
Recognize you're correct.
What?
Segundo Mercado.
Oh.
Yep.
Didn't even know that.
Recognize you get the final question of this round. Ready?
I'm ready.
Which former contender contestant took on the name Sugar Shea?
Sugar Shea. Pass.
Johnny.
Man, I don't know. Fucking Orlando Cruz with that fag ass.
All right, are we gonna take this serious or what?
We are. I don't even know what this guy is.
Is it fucking Shane Mosley's son? Because I know he's a.
No, it's Ishay Smith.
Oh.
Okay, what I say, fag ass motherfucker. Yeah.
Well, technically Johnny was almost right, but
Who remembers Ishi Smith
we're
anyways?
not gonna count that.
All right, hey, yo, I'm taking the 2 minutes.
There's nothing.
Hold on, Stu. I'm taking a 3-minute intermission. I'll be right back.
Go for a smoke. Go for a smoke. I think we should all go for a smoke.
That's exactly what I'm doing.
Everybody, 7th inning stretch right here.
Yeah.
Bucho, what are the points?
Johnny's got to cut the glove. He's
right.
He's cut the glove.
Let me just count the points here in this round. 12. 15 points.
I think, Recognize got 15 and Johnny got 3.
Yeah, in this round. So now let's put it in the total here.
So I'm winning by a comfortable margin.
Yep.
So,
but there is the way I've designed the final round because we are entering the 3rd round. The way I've engineered this final round, Johnny can easily make a comeback.
Okay.
All right. I've kind of taken inspiration. Recognize, you'll know what I'm talking about. I've taken inspiration from, when you're playing basketball, your friends are playing knockout.
Yes.
It's kind of like that, It's like you fall behind,
Mm-hmm.
you got to make that basket, and if you make that basket, you're still good. But if the other guy gets ahead of you, like if you're behind 2 baskets, you're out.
All right.
It's kind of like how we're gonna do. So we're just gonna wait till Johnny gets back. I gotta get up real quick. I'm gonna take a quick break. 2 minutes. 1 minute.
What do you guys? I'm ready now. Let's go.
Come on.
Let's go.
I'm
ready
here.
to finish Johnny Boy.
I'm here. Come on.
I'm ready to finish Johnny Boy.
Be right back.
All right, people. We're taking a little break.
What's actually your overall score?
I
have it right here.
To 15 to 8 will make 23, and 3 to 8 will make 11 for Johnny Boy.
So
What? No, wait a minute. Yeah.
damn, man.
11 and 23.
But he has a good. He can win.
Rate, yeah, but Johnny's starting to swell up around the eyes, isn't he?
I love you gotta love Stu's analogy. Go ahead, Stu. Continue.
No, he's just starting to swell up around the eyes, and the nose is broke, so he's not breathing very well. And I just smell Rocky Balboa after the Apollo Creed 2 fight. When he went, Adrian, and he sat there, he couldn't see, and he's fucking. That's how Johnny's going to be if he doesn't step up his game. Because he's taking a real hiding. I mean, yeah, it's pretty sad to see a friend like Johnny taking a beating like that.
These questionings are good. They good. I gotta say, you guys are that was a good way of doing it, because there's some questions you're like, what the fuck, and then there's other questions you're like, okay, you have to do a little thinking, but if you think back, you could
piece it together.
You could piece it together, right? So it's pretty good.
Yeah, and I want to just say real fast too. That's like my catchphrase for the show. Every time I want to jump in, I want to say real fast too that there are certain ways to win in a respect on this show. You can win by corner retirement, knockout, TKO, or decision, in a sense. So now, without explaining what all that means technically, Johnny just escaped a corner retirement.
Well, yeah, like the guys in the chat saying, they agree with us on the panel. They think Johnny Boy he's mixing up his own Panama Lewis juice, hoping he can get an Aaron Pryor burst and pull this off. So it's going to be interesting to see.
Hey, I'm Achilles. Hey, Stu, I'm Achilles calling out Hector, calling out Johnny.
I mean, recognize you're actually putting Puerto Rico back on the map.
I told him I would. I told him.
Hey, everybody, real quick. McGregor, I'm whispering so nobody can hear but me and you. After this, I want you to jump on, and I want you to kind of talk shit to the winner and hype up the next fight. Okay? I want you to call out the winner.
McGregor, they're robbing me over here. I got a question. What color were my balls after I got done bashing 78's baby mother?
Red,
I would take a guess that they were red. I would say that they were red because, bitches like that always on the period.
They were olive oil colored with some white creaming on the top. Okay.
Beautiful.
Disgusting.
Johnny, were they the same color as Joe Fraser's shorts?
Yeah, they were the same color. Yeah.
When Revolution set up that question about the trim and the color of the trunks, Johnny Boy goes, "Oh fuck!" Like he was pissed off before he even started that question.
All right.
Turquoise.
All right.
Let me just get me a little something to drink. Hold on, boys.
All right, go ahead.
So what's the score?
I'm up 23-11.
You're getting trashed. That's the score.
Yeah, I mean this.
Wait, hold up. Recognize got 4 of them. That's 12.
He got 5.
5.
He got 5.
Oh, okay.
He got Jerry Cooney, Diego Corrales, Takashi Miura. That might be the one that changes the fucking wave of this fight. He also got Segundo Mercado and Sam Peter knockdowns. Now I think it's interesting. I've been wanting to bring up the Sam Peter knocking down Klitschko fight for like a long time, but I've kind of kept it to myself not to give this question away because everybody who talks about Wilder knocked Fury down twice, that got him the draw. Yeah, you're full of shit because Klitschko got knocked down 3 times and still easily won on those cards.
How many zits did Jack Dempsey have on his face when he beat up fucking Jess Willard back in 1919?
7.
Well, according to the photography at the time, it was only 2.
Oh, I thought it was 7. I saw 7. Sorry.
Because they couldn't pick up anything more than that due to pixelization and black and white photos. There is 2 of them pre-fight before the fight, 2 zits on his face.
People are saying
all right, McGregor.
that Johnny Boy has trouble with colors. Hope they don't ask him the shape of a boxing ring.
Says the motherfucker who's colorblind making the goddamn questions.
Hey, of course, Johnny Boy got a problem with colors. He's Italian. He hates those motherfuckers.
Can I do one thing? I just want to request one thing.
Yes.
Can I appeal something? Just one appeal.
No.
Recognize took 22 seconds on the Cooney question.
Yeah,
22.
I got an appeal too. Johnny Boy technically got that wrong with the colors of Joe Frazier.
Yeah, he did.
so it evens out.
So it evens out.
I'll take
Okay.
I botched the timer just a little bit.
All right. No more fucking.
If I thought Deontay Wilder was given a breather against Ortiz, it's nothing compared to the breather Johnny's been given. I mean, what's going on here, man? He's on the ropes. He's on the ropes, and he's been given a breather. Let's get this quiz back on. I want to see who wins.
All right, recognize Johnny Boy, you're here.
Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
I'm gonna go over the rules for the final fucking round. Round 3. Now this shit is like sudden death almost.
Shit.
All right, it might last. Guys, there might only be 2 more questions asked. Seriously, it goes like this. Round 3. Wait, after round 2, before we even get to round 3, after round 2, if a player has a lead of 21 or more points, he wins automatically.
Knockout.
So, Johnny, you've just fucking evaded a corner retirement.
Wait a minute. You said 21 points. He's got 12 points on me.
I'm saying, yes, you're still in the game. If he had a 21-point lead on you, he would win automatically.
I mean, if he had a 21-point lead, I mean, Johnny would have the same fate as Arturo Gatti, really, wouldn't he? I mean,
playoff. Okay, so now we made it to round 3.
Or Lennox when he got knocked the fuck out by everybody because he's an overrated bitch. But go ahead.
No, you know that's not true. You know that's not true.
Boys, go easy. Round 3. So starting with the player with the least points, each player answers a single hard question worth 10 points. After both players have given their answer, if a player has a lead of 11 or more points, he is declared the winner. If no player has such a lead, then this process is repeated up to 4 more times until somebody does have an 11-point lead.
All right.
And after all the turns have taken, then the guy with the most point wins, and that's a decision. Points decision.
Copy.
The fix is in. The fix is in. I'm getting recognized as getting Floyd Mayweather questions. I'm getting fucking what color was fucking Yo-Yo's fucking toe jam in 19 fucking.
Not Yo-Yo, the Thriller in Manila, and we gave you the 3 points for it.
I think that there's got to be a way. Look, where you're asking the 2 different questions, maybe the next show there'd be a way of letting the.
Let's go to the 20s. Let's go to the 1920s. Let's go to the 1920s.
It'd be fairer if you could you get 2 options of questions, and then if Johnny picks the wrong question, sort of thing, or recognise that's not there.
All right, we'll take that into consideration.
Yeah.
I wanted to do categories. Well, we decided it would be a little unfair. Whatever.
Yeah.
Well, you just said you should let them pick the.
I ain't taking no more shit from this point on. Anybody wants to interrupt me, you're getting a point deducted. Okay,
Oh.
and if you're not in the game,
Thank you.
I'm having security escort you out of here. We got a fight underway. There's a championship belt on the line. God damn it!
Yes.
Here we go. So Johnny, starting with you. And how much time should I put on the clock for these? 30 seconds?
Whatever you want.
We're going to do 30 seconds. Because these are fucking hard. Okay, Johnny.
Mm-hmm.
Which 2011 Comeback of the Year recipient lost both of his next fights in 2012 and retired afterwards?
Fuck, I don't know.
2011 Ring Magazine Comeback of the Year. And then next year he lost both of his fights and retired. Come on.
78's mother.
That's wrong.
That's
think so.
incorrect. It was Eric Morales.
Eric Morales. Yep.
All right. Out of formality. Recognize.
Yes.
T-Rex and the Sniper are the nicknames of two heavyweights from the same era with the same real names. What is the name they share?
No clue. Is that an answer? I have no clue on that one, man. I'm gonna have to pass.
That would be Corey Sanders.
They used to call him T-Rex.
There was a T-Rex Corey Sanders and a Sniper Corey Sanders.
Fuck. All
All right, so with the way I have these rules written out, I've asked you a hard question, and Recognize has a lead of 11 or more points. And unless there's a massive protest from the commission, Recognize will be declared the winner.
No need.
Yeah.
There's no need to protest.
We need to celebrate this moment.
All right, hey, yo, check this out. I want a rematch from the 1920s to the 1960s. I want the fucking rematch.
Well, first
From
of
the
all, Johnny boy, I'm
1920s
gonna
to
tell you right now. First of all, I'm the A side. I beat you. I'll call the rules.
Exactly.
Is it over? Is it over already? Did Recognise win then?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
What's the point of that? So you told me you sat there explaining the last round for about 15 minutes and gave us 2 questions. So
Yeah, what the fuck? Yeah, there is a protest from the commission. Give me another question.
yeah,
No, wait, time out. He did say, time out. He did say somebody will have a chance to win, right? With 2 questions because they both worth 10 points.
I get what you're saying.
So
Yeah, but
technically,
yeah.
And
You should have just done a quick fire round in the last for a minute quick fire round.
maybe the next time, Stu.
Yeah.
But as of right now,
that would have
as
given
of right
Johnny
now, pay me my righteous due rights and let me gloat a little bit because Johnny Boy was a hungry lion. First of all, he's a fierce competitor. He's a tough lion, and my old ass beat him. So you got to give me props for that.
Hey, good go, Recognize. Good
Johnny
go,
boy.
bro.
Now, listen, Johnny, that was a little bit of luck at the same time. So we know that.
It's the look of at the end of the day, mate. It's just the look of the questions. That's
Exactly.
all it is.
Exactly.
You know, there's certain knowledge. I said before on the show, I said Johnny would win this if it was a lot of old history questions back in the day.
Yeah, Johnny would kill me.
But I said if
No doubt about that.
If it's questions coming up about recent times and the Tino fighters, that's where Recognise will be strong. So it just depends.
Exactly, man.
It just depends where your favourite topic is, and it's just the look of the draw. And unfortunately, Johnny did get some
Johnny picked
some hard
a couple of
questions.
Johnny ended up picking questions that I wouldn't be able to answer either. And there was questions that I picked that I know Johnny Boy would have got those too. I'm like,
You know which one got me was the fucking Glenn Johnson one. I was like, fuck, bro, I knew that.
and I almost got it too. I just forgot his fucking name. Just forgot his name.
The thing is,
good game.
The
the
game,
thing is,
brothers.
when you're on here and the pressure's on, and you don't have much time to rack your brain. You know, you probably we could probably adjust it and give a bit more time to answer the questions because when the pressure's on, you're online. You do need a little bit of time to rack your brain because, like you said, you knew it was Glenn Johnson. You just didn't have enough time to think about
answer it. Yeah. Can I give a quick post fight interview? Just quick. It's gonna be quick.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
First of all, I want to say to my haters, the people that doubted me, like little X, little gay X. This fight goes out to you, Mr. Shepherd, right? Shepherd of Sons or whatever they call him nowadays.
Shepherd of little boys. Shepherd of little fucking
Shepherd,
boys.
you doubted me too. I heard you say Johnny Boy's gonna kill me. This is for you, okay? No offense, Johnny Boy, but he was taking shots at me.
I just want to read some of the comments. People are calling Johnny Boy Malinaji.
Fuck that.
Johnny needs a new trainer. That's what some are saying there.
and now that I'm moving on to the next round, McGregor, what's up? What do you want to do, McGregor?
Oh.
I want you next.
Now, here's the deal.
I want you next, McGregor.
Hold on.
That's kind of funny.
Picture me walking up to McGregor right to his face. I want you guys to see it.
This is what's gonna happen.
I want you.
This is what's gonna happen. Hold on, guys. Hold on.
I actually like McGregor. I think he's a cool dude, but I'm actually rooting for recognising that one because I feel a smugness around.
Thank you, Stuart. Thank you, Stuart.
Hey, how about my post-fight interview, motherfucker?
Yeah.
I didn't know losers had
Revolution. Revolution, are you there?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Go interview Johnny Boy. What happened? Ask him some questions.
Johnny, I'm gonna do it in Jim Gray style, right? Jim Gray.
Oh, perfect.
Johnny Boy, you were very confident coming into this fight. Almost too confident. How do you feel now that your knowledge has been exposed to the BDA panel and chat?
Oh, dude.
No, I think your fucking questions are fugazi. And anyways, I think, and I just want to, y'all know I beat that boy. I want to thank the whole hood for coming out here. I want to thank the whole hood for coming out here. West side of Chicago, Humboldt Park, Division Street, Potomac and Spalding. Stand up, motherfucker.
I want to say to Johnny Boy, God bless your heart, and that I defeated you, and there's no need to be sore loser. God bless you. Thank you,
Johnny. If I was 15 years younger, I would answer all those questions that you.
We have McGregor. Go ahead.
Let's talk. Go ahead. No, you go ahead. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Let's talk prizes, because everybody's getting a prize here. Johnny, you're getting a prize, buddy.
Bailed out of the can, I hope.
I was going to send you a little something. Bucho, I'm going to send... How could I send you a link to the image of what Johnny's going to get?
Oh, just send it on Hangouts.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll send that over everybody to see. And...
Okay. Just give me 2 seconds.
Yep. The first one is Johnny's prize, and the second one is Recognizes prize.
Whoa. Hold on. Well, while I do this,
all right. Yeah, everybody gets prizes here. Everybody.
Hey, guys, I'm gonna take a phone call. 1 second, all right?
All right.
Go ahead, do your thing.
Yes. So am I to my attorney to fix this corruption.
Hey, man. Them's the breaks. Johnny, you escaped a corner retirement. You almost didn't make it to the third round. But
I'll call her back, okay?
I said in the chat, Johnny lost his shape. He did a Keith Thurman. He got hurt with a big shot, and he lost his shape. And
he got me back in the second round. In the second round, he started landing shots.
Because he started well. He was performing well. Let's just say that. And I think he got rattled, lost his shape, got hurt with a big shot, and he sort of like did a Keith Thurman and fell to pieces. He just never got it back, and he was always on the back foot after that, shall we say?
Mm-hmm.
But it was a very good. Like I said, I predicted Recognize would win this because I thought Johnny took Recognize quite lightly. And,
I love it. Wait, time out. You gotta love Stu's analysis. He breaks it down like a fight.
Hey,
good, Stu. Continue.
Stu, no need for that Arturo talk, though. No need for that.
That was
No
I even stepped and I said, "Be easy on the kid." All right.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking hell, it's just a joke, man. Johnny, you say a lot of mad stuff, so and I don't say
Yeah,
anything.
you were talking Gerald McClellan. If you would go.
Yeah, you talk enough mad shit, and I don't say fuck
All
all
right.
about
So
it. So
on the screen right there, that's Johnny Boy's prize.
Well, let me put it in the Hangout
I
so
don't
Johnny
see
Boy
that.
can see
Take a
it.
look
Yeah.
on the YouTube stream.
Yeah, hold on. Let me put it in the Hangouts. All right, Johnny Boy, that's your prize. Can you see it? There you go.
Yep. It's
Looks like little X. Looks like X.
It's Donkey Don King.
I don't see shit.
It's the little Donkey Don King doll.
Hangouts.
Johnny Boy, you want a little X doll?
It kind of looks like Tension. That guy that Mayweather fought.
Yo, Bucho, when I said send me the link before, did you ever get that message on the Hangouts?
Yeah, I got it late. Sorry, it was my fault.
Oh no, because I said maybe that shit's not coming through because I don't see shit. On the
No. Look
Thurman's
at
gonna die.
man. Look at this. Can you see your price here as I'm talking?
No. No.
In the Hangouts.
Johnny Boy, you
Go
gotta
into
see
the
this.
call,
It's funny.
Johnny. Go into the call and
Go
click
into the
on BDA
call.
screen.
Yeah, look.
Yeah,
Hello.
it's fun. It's funny.
Oh, my bad. Oh,
All right.
good. I'm gonna hide some dope in that motherfucker.
Yeah.
All right.
Donkey Don King.
And the other
Looks
one.
like Charlo.
So this is like an example. Recognize you are going to get a fight poster of a Tito Trinidad fight.
Nice.
Yeah, buddy. That's
The
one of my
worst
best
fight
fights
ever.
Nice.
Low blow.
That was a great fight.
Low blow fest.
If you like that one, we can go with that. You know, if there's a different fight you want, we can look for that one. Johnny, if you want, we're going to get you a Gaddy poster. Not to rub, that's not rubbing salt in the wound. That's just what it is, you know.
No.
Okay. Not wrong with Donkey Don King though.
So obviously, McGregor's been a mandatory for 600 days now. He wants his shot. So what's happening? Recognise when's McGregor going to get his shot? And I feel
let's discuss this. Let's talk about the future.
I feel a smugness around. I feel a smugness around McGregor with this one.
Yeah. But here's the deal. We're thinking of doing an 8 or 4-man tournament to see who will face Recognize. So it's gonna take a while.
Oh,
Wait. They're gonna take 8 fights?
Yes.
Excuse me. 8 to face me?
No. It's gonna be a tournament, and the winner of that tournament will face you.
Exactly.
Damn, man. Johnny's getting some stick in the chat.
Because I'm the A side, and McGregor's aware of this. He knows that I'm the A side. He's gonna pay me with the respect as the A side, and if I say he has
fuck your world up.
Let's go, McGregor. I'm tired of you. I know you always look down on me. You thinking I'm an old man.
Well,
You're saying I got this
obviously.
guy. You say to yourself, this is an old man. There's no way he could take me. I'm taking you down. What do you got to say about that?
Well, if you had faced me, which I did say I would have, I got 2 questions wrong. You got 7. I'd have whooped your ass before the final round even started because I got everything right in the second round.
Yeah.
I'm gonna whoop you. I'm gonna whoop you bad.
I'm gonna give you a boxing lesson. I'm gonna give you a boxing
I actually
lesson.
thought y'all were boxing fans. I'm not even gonna lie.
Recognise you've got a big advantage fighting at home because McGregor's team can't get a visa to the US.
That is true, and that's cool. That's because he hangs out with all those thugs in Ireland.
His
and
team
that's what
can't get a
happens.
visa. It's like Peter Fury sagas all over again. So
I'm gonna take that belt. I'm gonna take that belt. I'm gonna sit it in my caravan. and I'm gonna sit my feet up on it, and I'm gonna laugh. I'm gonna laugh my arse off at little rat boy in Queens losing on the stream and going back to lay with the little mice under the sewers.
In the caravan.
You can see it now with him doing
You're not
videos.
allowed. You're not allowed in my caravan. No thugs and criminals allowed in my caravan.
You can see McGregor doing the videos now to recognise, isn't it? Come get your belt back, you big dosser.
Good questions, though, man. I tell you what, Stu. Let me ask you a
I
question.
agree.
After hearing those questions, right? I mean, what's your thoughts on entering the tournament in the future? This Super Series to dethrone recognize. Those questions were very fair, man.
To be honest with you, I thought Revolution did a really good job because
Thank you.
I thought his introductions were fantastic. By the way, I think he's got a career ahead of him there. I mean, he's better than the fucking mugs we've got in the UK announcing. He should come over to the UK and get him a job there. He sounds,
Thank you.
He did a very good job, and I thought the questions were very good. I'd have liked to seen some more questions from this era, a little bit, more, because obviously, it did seem like a history sort of show, which is fine. But it would have been nice to see the all-round knowledge.
You mean like current day fighters right now?
Yeah, current day fighters.
Nice little mix of questions, though, and I've never seen a game show host get heckled by the audience and by the judges and change the rules on the fly, negotiate points, but he regained control. He got fed up with it, and
I wanted everybody to be happy because
And all due respect, I respected Revolution, even though sometimes I kind of disagree. But in all fairness, it was good, and I respected him. I said, "All right, if he's gonna give the points to Johnny, let him give the points to Johnny."
It's true, and like McGregor said, I did give you a little leeway on the Jerry Cooney question.
That is true.
I did botch
So
fair and square. You were talking it out. You were talking it. He didn't fight so and so. He fought. Was it Cooney? And you did say it. So I had to take my hat off to you. Now, also, I did see some people commenting on the little commercial video you did a couple days ago for this. They were talking about maybe getting some people from other podcasts or other platforms to maybe volunteer and be on this. What do you guys think about maybe LDBCers? Or maybe ask Artorius, Thunderdome. Some guys might come out of the woodwork.
Listen, man, if you was to put me, McGregor, Thunderdome versus the whole LDBC.
Oh, forget about it.
I think we beat them. I honestly think we beat them.
Yeah, we
I'll
could
be honest with you. I know someone in the LDBC who would actually destroy you. Recognize, to be fair.
Oh, you?
Well, no,
Is that you?
Quite a bit there. No, I'm talking about Scrapbook. Scrapbook's actually really knowledgeable.
You know who's pretty good too?
I'm not gonna say that I'm better than everybody in the LDBC, but I'm willing to play them. I don't have a problem with that. It's up to you. It's your show.
Gonzalo, who were you gonna say?
Kurt from the World Breakers, but the one he's all right. The other guy I don't like, but Kirk's all right. I heard him a few times.
What do you guys think about? Does anybody know? He's not an LDBC cap. Anybody know Rummy's Corner?
Yeah.
I know Rummy.
Dude, I'm sure there's a lot of guys out there, man, I'm not aware of.
We just got to do a vetting process because there is a real trophy that's going to be made. It's not made yet. It's going to be custom made, and when it's done, I'm sending it to Recognize, and then if it's taken from him, it gets sent to wherever the fuck in the world it goes. And we can't have
McGregor's going to try to steal it from me.
No, the thing is, you're best off doing. Forget spending all that money on a trophy. Just PayPal in the winner. Because let's be real, if you send me a trophy, right? Say if I win it, say if I take the trophy, you send it all the way to the UK, right? Don't be
Stu will wait for everybody to get old, like Joe Calzac. Joe, I wish I was Italian. Calzac.
Johnny's upset with me because I roasted him about the ass whooping he took. I mean, I don't know.
He's right though.
The Trivia Commission can do some funding. The Trivia Commission can do some funding for really big shipping. So if Gonzalo wins it and someone got to send it, it's like,
Yeah,
dude,
it's
imagine
true,
if it's McGregor. McGregor loses to Gonzalo, just hypothetically, from Ireland to
Lord.
the Philippines. That's a fucking big one. So maybe we could help pitch in for the cost. You know,
I mean, to be fair, on the conversion rate, it probably only cost me 10 cents.
okay.
Yeah, right. Well, we'll look into it. You know what? Because maybe Stu has a point here. You know what I mean? Like, what if somebody doesn't want to send the belt and just fucking keeps it, man? I don't know,
That's
man.
what I'm saying. We can't have any damn dirty, dastardly trolls fucking stealing
Yeah,
the belt and
I don't want to.
decorating it.
Yeah,
Yeah, but it's just it's like, you know, it's a lot of time and effort for you for someone to just keep the belts.
yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And
It's gonna end. It's gonna end up like the World Cup. You know.
say if someone had, I mean, God forbid it don't happen, but say if the champ just goes home one day and has a fucking heart attack, what are you going to do? Ring his wife and ask for the belt back?
Yeah, don't call my wife. She don't know what you're talking about.
Hey, Stu's old enough where he's worrying about heart attacks. I don't even fucking.
You show up,
Hey, listen,
guys. You show up to her. You knock on her door. Yeah, sorry about your loss, ma'am. Would you happen to have a belt? The BDA, the BDA.
Says
Someone
BDA,
give
says
someone give the BDA belt back.
You should see it's got BDA quiz champion on it. It should be around somewhere.
You mind if I look into his? If I go through his stuff?
McGregor, I'm studying you, brother. I'm studying your moves. Every moves you make.
Okay, well, the moves are I get asked a question and I give an answer.
Well, I'm taking you down, buddy.
All right.
I'm your worst nightmare.
To be fair, I still want to know. Someone asked Stu after hearing the questions, is he more inclined to enter the tournament now?
He said
Stu's my promoter. Don't worry about Stu. He takes care of me.
And look, I was having a bit of fun with these both. Both showed incredible balls to do it. You did, because, like I said, it can go all wrong for you. Like I said, your brain freezes. You get questions about people's short color and the color of their shorts. Sorry, and you know, there's going to be questions you don't know, and then you just fold because you start getting them wrong, and so it's a lot of pressure. And yeah, so I could see. Hasn't made me excited to do it, but I suppose, you know, I'll probably will enter eventually. But I'm happy to watch from the sidelines at the moment.
True. Yeah, the shorts color question, you guys. I mean, you could break my balls about it. It was kind of a dumb idea.
It was blue and white.
Well, hold up. No one can actually.
I want to hear McGregor because he knows about.
that.
Hold up.
Hold up.
Hold on.
Johnny.
That was
Yo, Johnny,
no
bro.
horn, bitch. Fuck out of here.
Johnny, right? Listen for a second, yeah. You said green and white, right? Which is wrong. It was blue and white, and I said it the second the question was answered, and I wrote it in the chat. You got it wrong.
Yeah, and by the way,
I gave you.
Revolution is not to blame.
Fucking recognized 30 seconds to answer that one fucking question.
But Revolution is not to blame. Like, these questions were checked by myself and Mr. BDA, so we're all to blame here for some of the questions. But listen, we can't make everybody happy here. You know, it's gonna happen. But
You know what it was? It was
Yeah.
when it was Johnny said dark green. That
Dark.
distinction, because when you get certain, listen, there's a story. One time I went to I needed to go to some event. I needed black pants, and I bought black pants. And I went, and when I went to the event, I was in different lighting, and I looked down, and they were actually like really dark green. And I was like,
Yeah,
shit.
well, I
So
figured
in the 60s
colorblind.
photography, and I just felt bad. I would have felt bad saying to Johnny, "Oh no, it was navy blue."
Yeah,
I was like, okay. And then at that moment, I had realized,
he said dark.
you know, there are only 6 colors. There are only 6 colors, but dark green, light green, like so. Color of shorts is going to be out of the question from this point on.
I think it's actually a good question because it has a little bit of controversy, and also like a question like that gives like a person, like, let's say for example me, like if I'm facing McGregor and he knows all his facts, but then you throw in like a question with little details like that, it could actually turn into like an upset, you know?
Yeah. And the Thriller in Manila is a big enough fight where I could say, look,
Yeah.
you got to know the color of everybody's shorts there. That's one of the ones.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
Well,
I'll be
okay,
honest,
okay.
mate. Most of us
Okay.
don't spend our time looking at guys' ball sacks while we're watching fights.
Yeah.
Oh, please.
Okay. Okay. I got a question for y'all then, except McGregor, because I know he probably knows this shit. What color were Gotti's trunks in the first ward fight? I'll wait.
They were
blue.
white with blue trim.
Yeah. Yeah.
They were red after Ward had finished with him.
Yeah.
They were blue.
Oh, they
had
were
white-
blue against.
Ward
No,
had
they
white
were
with a black stripe.
Yeah.
against
At
Mayweather.
least he didn't
They
get
were
knocked
blue.
out by a fart like that fat bitch Lennox did.
Listen, good show. The questions. Listen, it was blue and white, but I said green and white myself because listen, Ali Frazier, the first Ali Frazier fight in Madison Square Garden, he did have green trunks on, so it's easy mistake to make. No big deal. Johnny was in the game. The structure, the point structure of the game is what separated the two in the second round. The fucking rules for rounds 2 and 3 were like a Heyman contract. This shit was all over the.
All right.
It was complicated.
Can we go over? I want to go over the concept for the final round. Okay. The game is kind of based on getting a lead of 21 points or toward the end of the game 11 points. And remember I was talking about knockout basketball? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, so potentially, like, if he would have got both those answers right, or he would have had a chance to get both answers right, he would have won.
If he got his right and you got yours wrong, it would have gone to another question.
Right, and he could have won. He could have won the game that way.
Exactly. So in this
it
regard,
makes sense.
That's a TKO. That Johnny got TKO'd.
Hey,
He was he escaped the corner retirement. He had enough points to make it to the third round, but he didn't make it out of the first fucking question. And at that point, it was done.
Hey, Precise was saying that on the live film, they actually look kind of green. That's what I thought too on the live film. Fuck the pictures. The live film on the TV.
Yeah. So,
all right.
Yeah. In all intents and purposes, you know what? Johnny didn't say red.
Yeah, exactly. When he said dark, I mean, you gotta, like you said.
And he said it right away. Like he got the picture in his head, and he knew what fight. We know what fight he had in his mind when he said it. It was a Thriller, Manila.
When he was thinking of when he fought George Foreman, I think he was wearing green. No, somebody was wearing green, bright green. Oh, but he
green
said
and yellow.
Green and yellow, yeah. But that was bright. Anyways, the fight will not be a no contest. Don't be scared. And yeah, we'll have the tournament soon. So the thing is, we're gonna have to find more contestants here. I think Gonzalo, you want it in, right?
Sure.
Okay. Anyways, we'll look for more people. Anybody in the chat, if you want to join and you've been in the BDA family for a long time, you may be eligible to join this tournament.
Did you see what Shepard put up? We doubted him, Hawker, because he's Puerto Rican.
Somebody wanted Matrix's gloves checked for plaster. That's fucked up, man.
What about like a round of suggestion for Revolution? What about a round of like even active and recent fights, like happening now or like within the last few years?
Well, to be fair, Revolution he was thinking much bigger. He wanted categories like 70s, 80s, 90s, and like what was it? Revolution, like weird stoppages or something like that. But like I said, like listen, it's gonna take a long time to do all of this. I don't think we're gonna have time to categorize all these questions. You
remember, you guys remember the first round where I had the 6 different batches of questions, easy questions. That was basically those batches were actually going to be categories, and all I did was I took the categories and I scrambled them up and I made like random groups. But
I think it was a good idea. Though everything you did was look. I don't know how to get one of these games together. That to me was pretty dope. There was, like I said, there was questions that Johnny Boy got that I would have never gotten. Like there was one in particular. The fuck was it? It was shit. It was something that he got that I was like, no, I don't even know how to begin to search for that answer or anything like that, right? But yeah. So That was pretty. The way you did the questioning was fine.
Yeah.
Recognize has nothing but positive to say after he won.
That's
Yeah,
right, that's
exactly. He
right.
wants the same rules,
Hey,
the same
Hey,
questions.
I gotta give you credit. The highlight of the fight was
Takashi
Takashi
Miura.
Miura.
Takashi
Yeah.
Miura at the last second, and then following it up with the how many times did Samuel Peter knocked down Vladimir Klitschko? 3, like right off the bat. It's
Yeah.
like boom, boom.
I
6
thought you know what was a cool one too was the Segundo Mercado and Bernard Hopkins.
Yeah,
I thought to myself, if Johnny Boy can't get this one, then I have a good chance of beating him.
it's true.
Did I hear McGregor say that he, out of all of those questions, he missed 1 or 2? Out of all the questions?
Yeah, what did you
McGregor
get?
is a cocky
Bullshit.
hot contender.
I'll
And I
hold-
beat
I'll hold my
guys. I
hands up.
beat guys.
No, I believe
That's
you.
what
I
I
just
do for a
didn't.
living.
Did I get that right? 1 or 2?
2. But I'll
Yeah.
tell you the 2. Like the Corey Sanders question.
All right.
I didn't know the answer to that, so that was good.
You see, I would have beat you, son. I would have beat you, son.
Well, I mean,
Which one? What's the other one?
Wait. Shh. And what was the other one?
the other one was it was when you asked about Eric Ash Butterbean, and it was just the way the question was worded because it was like with the knockdown of Butterbean and stuff. But then went on.
It was who did Larry Holmes defeat in his final match against and after getting knocked down in the first round?
But you said boy Butterbean, so I was like, what on earth? Like it can't be. You can't be talking about Butterbean himself. So I just said someone else. I can't remember what it was.
You said Butterbean in the
Just the way it
question?
was worded. Yeah, he did say Butterbean in the question.
Did I said well all right. I misspoke. Whatever. Sorry. Happens.
I don't know.
Yeah, you did. You did on that one.
Okay.
You know, okay, but on the T-Rex and Sniper Corey Sanders, you know who would know, and I kind of want to get in touch with him. I want to see if he'll partake. Rummy's Corner, because I found out about T-Rex Corey Sanders from one of his videos.
How about we try everybody in the chat, try to get the boxing librarian on. He loves to.
Rummy channel got a good corner. Or what I said, Rummy channel got a good.
I can give you the answer to that, big show.
But in fairness, that boxing librarian might win. Like I'm not bullshit. I don't like him watching his channels, but he fucking knows everything.
Let's be real, man. This guy, look, I've had my problems with him because I think he's a fucking gimp. But there's no doubt that the guy is very knowledgeable. I mean, when it comes to history and stuff like that, he's very knowledgeable. But he couldn't predict rain of thunder and lightning was above his head. Now, he's not very good at predicting fights and breaking fights down and talking about game plans and stuff. He's just basically a historian. That's what he is.
Well, you asked him who's the first lineal champion of any weight class.
Yeah, he's a historian, brother. You'll know that.
Someone told me.
Who mentioned Rummy's Corner?
I did.
Yeah, man, he's got a good channel. That dude knows his shit too.
I love his channel, man.
He's got a very
really
good channel.
Really good channel.
Seems like a nice guy too. Somebody got to get in touch with him.
Yeah.
Hey, you know McGregor? This guy called Boxing Squared. I think he's English.
Yeah, I know Boxing Squared. No, he's from New Zealand.
Oh, okay. He's really knowledgeable. I think he was like a reporter or something.
Montero versus somebody just said Montero versus Precise. I'd like to see.
Yes. Hey, yo, do you guys want to hear a few of the? So I didn't really ask a lot of hard questions. Do you guys want to just hear a few of the other hard questions I had in store?
Yep.
Sure, why not?
Just the whole panel could give a crack at them.
How much did Lennox's pussy bleed after Rockman knocked him out?
Johnny, I'm going to deduct a point.
Yeah, he needs a point deducted.
You wanted a really recent question. Here's one for the panel, okay? Who replaced Khabib Alakverdiev on short notice to upset Bradis Prescott on the undercard of Brandon Rios versus Mike Alvarado 2?
Say it again.
Okay, yeah, because it is a long question. Who replaced Khabib Alakverdiev on short notice to upset Bradis Prescott on the undercard of Brandon Rios versus Mike Alvarado 2?
Barthélemy? Was it Barthélemy?
Nope.
Fuck.
I know the answer.
Go ahead.
What is
Well,
it?
who is it? What was the question exactly? Just so I can make sure that I've got it.
On the undercard of Brandon Rios and Mike Alvarado 2,
Lobito.
who replaced Khabib Alakverdiev on short notice to upset Briedis Prescott?
Somebody in the chat said it.
Basically,
Crawford.
It was Terrence Crawford, yeah.
No.
It was Crawford. And it was,
Yep,
I think
you're right.
it was on the 30th of March at the Mandalay Bay.
you see, those are hard questions. Those are hard ones. Like if
That was,
if McGregor could get those right, and that constantly he's beating everybody. I mean,
Yeah.
this is basically it. You know,
because that was Crawford's. It's considered Crawford's breakout fight.
look, McGregor, I'm gonna keep talking shit to you, but if you could get those answers right, I lose by a landslide.
Can anyone tell me if I was right that I was at the Mandalay Bay on the 30th of March?
Yeah, I'm gonna say yeah. I don't know why, but I'm gonna say yeah.
I don't know. 30th of March. Let's.
Here, I'm looking it up now.
Okay.
Was it you got the date? Wait, you're telling me you're getting the date right
Nah.
as well?
30th of March 2013. Well, it's 3 weeks before my
You're
birthday.
right. Oh, okay, whatever.
This guy's
What
like
was
fucking
it?
Rain Man.
I
I'm
mean,
telling
this
you.
guy,
Yeah,
this guy's gonna,
McGregor's
He's like Rain Man.
Keanu Reeves on Matrix, bro.
he's gonna slaughter me.
He's got a little black composition book. He's writing in there.
But I'm gonna
Hold my neck.
keep
All right,
talking.
okay.
I'm gonna keep talking shit to you.
I got another couple.
He only flies on Qantas.
Go
I got
ahead.
another couple. Here we go.
Yes.
Masamori Takayama is the first and only world champion of which Asian country?
Japan.
Vietnam.
Who?
Oh, say it again.
Korean.
Masamori Takayama is the first and only world champion of which Asian country?
It's a Japanese.
Korea.
Japan. Well, his name sounds Japanese.
Chinese 2 piles. Well,
Well, McGregor,
North Korea.
North Korea. Yes, North Korea.
Yeah, but technically he's Japanese born, bro.
Yeah, it's a Japanese name.
that is a Japanese
No,
name.
No, he's actually
Yeah,
he was born.
exactly.
He is. He was born in Tokyo.
Yeah, that's definitely a Japanese name.
Yeah.
He was born in Tokyo. Go look it up right now.
I watched a whole video on him.
Well, okay. Does anyone want to go look up where he was born? He was born in
but-
Tokyo.
No, okay.
Yeah, but is he like with a name? If he's born in Tokyo, with a name like that, he's definitely got Japanese heritage. I mean, just he has to be. I mean, did he move to North Korea?
No, listen. I'm gonna explain. He's North Korean. Like he lived in North Korea, whatever. He's born in Tokyo, lived in North Korea his whole life, and he escaped and went to Japan. And a lot of Japanese people that escape, a lot of Korean people that escape to Japan, they change their names and take Japanese names to go under, and blend in with everybody.
Yeah,
What color were his
didn't know
trunks,
that.
though?
Right.
What color were his trunks, though? Ah,
Well, to be fair,
Good
his name is like
question.
Chan something Hong or something like that. I can't remember what it is in between, but it's Chan something Hong. And yeah, but he was born in Japan. But yeah, North Korea. I was still right.
I'm trying to find. I can't even find the fucking.
Thing is, though, what's the point of being a boxer in North Korea? You can't fight away from home.
Well, he escaped to Japan.
Yeah, they don't even let you leave that motherfucker.
That's what I'm saying. You're not going to be able to travel. So what is the plan? Like I said, who wants to travel to North Korea to fight?
Hey, Stu.
Yeah.
No hard feelings, bro. I just
Hey, Johnny, man. Listen, man. It's forgot about. But
Alright,
like I said, sometimes I say stuff that that people aren't going to like, just like you do. And it's just don't.
all
Don't
right.
take
but
it
he's
time,
right.
bro. Don't take
Yeah,
it
but-
time.
Yeah, I know. But Johnny Boy's right about Joe Calzaghe. Just letting you know.
No, he's not right about Joe. How's he right about Joe Calzaghe? About what?
go get your shine box.
He never.
Yeah.
No,
He waited for
you know
everybody
what, to be honest, no, Joe is a
to get
great
old.
fighter, bro.
He waited for everybody to
He's a
get
great
old.
fighter.
I tell you what, though. I mean, you should be proud of his Italian heritage, mate. 'Cause he's one
I
of the
know.
best.
I know he's one of your favorites, bro.
He's
I was
Welsh.
talking shit. But I will. You know what about Joe, man? I'll give him the Hopkins win just because fucking Hopkins was 52 when he fought everybody. I do think Prime Roy would have whooped his ass, but Joe was a great fighter, man.
All right, guys,
Yeah.
we're gonna have
But
to end the show here. We're gonna have to end the show. But Thank you for coming, and let's give a round of applause to Revolucion for this great fucking show.
Thank you.
That's a clap. That's a clap.
Hey, and I just wanted to say real quick, thank you guys for having me on. Sorry.
Johnny, thanks for being on. And thanks for Recognize for being on. Thanks for BDA and Bucho
sorry,
for
I had to
letting me
wait
be
for
on.
me to get
Everything.
off of work.
Look, Johnny, look, it takes a lot of
Alright.
balls to do it. Takes a lot of balls to step up, man, and you did that. You showed that true Italian heart, that's for sure.
And you know what? I hope above everything else, because we had this tonight, and we had that great interview last night with Librado Andrade. I mean, it's been a great weekend for BDA, and this is wonderful. Love
Absolutely.
you guys, man.
Great week.
This is great. Great
All
vibe.
right, fellas. God bless.
Yeah, in a bit, Johnny.
Play that really nice track that I like so much, Bucho, on the way out.
Which one
The
did
one- You know that one.
I'll try to find it there. All right, guys.
Okay.
Thank you for coming.
Good night, ladies and gentlemen. Good night.
All right, guys. Thank you for coming. Don't forget to check out our Twitter, Patreon. What else do we have? Oh yeah, we have BDA merchandise now. The link is in the description. Redbubble is the website. Check out some of the merchandise that we have with the BDA logo on it. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you next time. Take care.